Monday their time at like 10 p.m. or something, which is
They probably
like 6.
extended it.
Well, it's already been the world's longest beta or whatever they call it.
The world's longest beta.
Yeah, they were like, oh, it's the longest beta ever.
What? It was only for like 4 days.
I know, but normally they only go for 2 or something like that.
Oh, no, isn't Daisy in beta?
No, it's in like a, I guess AAA title like closed beta. Because it was from Tuesday till Monday or something like that.
Alright.
Usually they do it just over a weekend.
You get to receive by free and unique T-Rex mount.
It's on back order.
Yep. Hello everybody, how are you doing today? My dashboard thing says advertisement in the corner and then has our stream loading. For some weird reason. Yeah, how's everyone doing today?
What up, my good gloves?
What's up, homies? So how long did the beta go for?
From Tuesday till Monday, which I guess till today as well.
For like a week? How is that like the
Yeah.
world's longest beta?
Well, see, normally I think they just do a weekend or something. So like Friday night to Monday morning or something like that. But instead they did like pre-order people on Tuesday or Wednesday. I think it's Tuesday, and then you could go into the free beta on Friday.
Oh, hey, trash tin bin. A lot of people here saying how we're just swimming. We need to change those pictures, God.
First live stream I've been live to.
Hey, do you guys want to join my thing?
Being too live.
Oh yeah.
Ask Twitter to be dev. I don't think everybody can join us anyway.
No, they can't. Didn't even know that we were gonna play.
We're gonna play through the forest level. Forest level. Fuck no, I'm still half asleep. The pirate level. It's not finished, but it is playable now. So we're gonna give it a go.
I'm not sure how Golfer does tubes, but we do have tubes being added to the game.
I mean, at least I'm consistent, persistent, insistent against your resistance.
Yeah, these are great
Might as
picks.
well make Genesis.
Are you joining?
Yeah, it's loading.
Persistent.
Oh.
Calm yo tatties.
The Barch. Okay, I can't read it. Sorry. Thank you for following.
Sport auto, I think so. It'd have to be a new build that we would have to build out.
Yeah, and it takes them like an hour and a half to build out builds. So,
Bart's Husky. Thanks for the follow.
Bart.
Stupid.
But we can show you what we have. It's nothing great. It needs a lot of work.
It's just playtesting the layouts of the holes, really.
This is the first time we all
Yeah.
played at the same time.
Yeah, so they expect a lot of problems.
Jump on.
See if it even works, multiple people. Oh, hang on. I haven't even got it
I
in
didn't
my
even have
scene.
my Halloween get up on.
So, back out. Yours probably won't be in the scene either. Go to build settings and then click on Pirate Cove.
Oh, right. Hold on.
What are you talking about?
Build
I
settings.
keep lagging.
Top left corner. Go file, build settings, and then add the scene to your list.
God, what is happening? The game's starting by itself.
Do we build it or?
No. Just click see the ticks to the left. No, you missed it. Go back.
You just gotta add it.
Did you add it?
Yeah,
I added all of them.
Why are they all off?
Because I was building out test builds to test the other stuff that we added.
Alright, well, I'll just start a new
And I
one.
didn't want to build out every single level.
True.
So I ended up just doing that instead.
Looking forward to the tentacles at the end.
Have you seen the
Oh,
tentacles?
the tentacles.
Tentaky.
Yeah, we want to put boost in the editor as well.
Yeah. What he said. Yeah.
That would be
Oh,
good.
yeah, boy. I got a ghost crab the other day.
Do you need to buy Unity to play this game? No. God. You can make some sick games with it though.
Like golf with your friendo.
Yeah. Or with your acquaintances.
Unity edition.
Loading.
Not really, just buy it on Steam. Like maybe, but not really. Oh, this one moved.
First live stream.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I changed this because sorry for my voice this morning. It's all
It
croaky.
was super easy before. It was like
It wasn't like
2
It
power.
wasn't just that. You were stuck in a corner, and you also couldn't see anything. Like when you come into this
Yeah, I didn't
level,
like the way you spawned.
Yeah, when you come into this level,
Yeah.
you're meant to go, wow, look at all the ships and stuff. Oh my god, how much fun we're gonna have.
Yeah, this one's
It's
got a
gonna
good
be
view of the
fairly
ship.
laggy in the editor too.
Yeah, I keep getting jitteries. Yeah, I noticed that as well. You feel really like you're in a rabbit hole at the start. You just can't see anything.
Yeah.
This does feel a bit more open. Oh, this one's frustrating.
Added some extra pieces though,
Oh no.
make it not so frustrating.
Oh, too far.
Like that box.
I don't know how shapes work.
I think shapes will work on this one.
Yeah.
Oh
So
god.
you might have to do something there.
No.
Wheel, dog, and Mike.
Oh.
Let me. People come up with different ones.
Cool is the actual person that made the map dog. Damn.
Yeah. A bowl on hole one. We can.
Wait, stop
but
thinking
that's
about
sort
hole
of-
in one strats
that's
already.
too easy.
It's already like a 2. You can do it in a 1 if you get it right.
It jumps on.
I'll jump is on. Holy shit.
Every hole on this map. People say that about every hole on every map.
Everybody got mad on the other one because they're like, why's every hole got a bowl?
Still think this one's pretty easy. Simple.
This one could probably use a bowl, just a little one. It still is kind of easy.
Yeah.
I don't know how to get around
Oh.
that first bit without taking at least 3 shots. So.
You can get underneath the crab if you're lucky.
Okay.
Ah,
Flickering.
bitching.
These fish.
Oh, I got this one so good the other day.
Fish aren't synced.
Oh no.
Ah.
Come on. Yes! Got it! Didn't get the hole in one though.
Got him.
You do like 3 and like a tiny bit power and you can get a hole in one on the right side.
Like, one bit easy hole in one. Well, it won't be if it's not, you know.
Yeah, I don't know if this one here will even work.
It'd be an ease hole in one if you put a bowl on it.
Yeah.
Stop.
Really gotta use your angle of the dangles here.
Angle of the dangle.
Angle of an angle.
Hello.
Fruit this one up.
The water's making the course move. That'd be interesting, except when you're on the moving part, it's gonna be a bit weird.
Yeah, the only
Yeah.
problem is like your balls get stuck and they'll be like constantly rolling
Oh, we need to
when
put a
you
wall
stop.
there too, on that down bit.
A down bit.
Yeah.
There was a wall there, but you get stuck under it, so I'll get rid of it.
You add it back.
You get stuck under it.
Yeah, but if you make it through that gap up there, if you're really good and make it through the gap, you end up over here anyway, so what's the point?
Okay, I'll put it back so people can...
No, make it so they can't go under it, but make it so it blocks. Need to be all bad.
It's
This one,
all
this one
terrible.
would be so easy on super jump.
I'm easy with that jump. Know what you're doing.
You made it.
Yeah, I said if you know what you're doing. You guys obviously don't.
You made it.
I got it in 3, thank you very much.
We're not sure on the approximate release. It mainly comes down to
In 2.
what we need to like change, which is like a couple of holes.
They reset you
And-
last time.
Mark
Oh.
is currently working.
I already got the strats on that one.
That's what jump on.
Hole in
Shoot.
one.
Oh, you
Kills.
jumped from the top.
Yeah. You just
Cool.
jump, and if you time it right, you jump on the next platform and then down on the next platform.
Sporter.
This map needs more polishing. Yeah,
See?
that's the idea. This is only the first ever like playthrough test of the whole.
This is the
design.
first time we've played this as more than one person.
I've also got Mike helping me now. He's going to do the cannon on the pirate ship.
It was working great yesterday. That's why I screwed it up.
I don't like to hold 10 the next hole.
I like this one. I think this is cool. It's much more intricate.
But
Shit.
this ramp has a lot of bounce to it too. For some reason. Did
Because
you put wood on it?
I don't know. Should I
I've tried to
try?
skip through here where I get screwed up like that by the wagon.
This hole
is
and
awesome.
the next one are very hard if you don't get the wagon. And if you do get the wagon, it's still hard because you go right off the end. Like here, it's like, what do I do? I've just got to power over and hope I don't go off the edge. Means you have to hit that.
We'll ride the sail of a ship.
The thing is why I like this one though, because it's not. as
See, all
easy as
these
the
cool
previous
ideas, like
ones.
the sail of the ship, and that it can be done, but I don't have time. Everybody just yells at me, so I have to make things super quick.
And then people would be like, "How come the sail doesn't move?" And then when you make it move, it makes it even harder to get to work.
Not really. It's taking ages to get the level done. Oh.
Yeah, but that's the reason for that.
Yeah, I don't know why that
They probably candy corn spin around and roll in
I
as
think
well.
the ramp is made of wood or something. It has the wood stuff on it.
It's
Two
got
flags here now. This one here was super easy before. Still is.
Crap.
A dick and balls.
This one used to be really hard, and then yesterday I made it really easy, so I don't really know.
Oh, sorry,
I feel
Scotty.
like-
What's up, man?
God, we
How you
can't
doing?
see you. We can't see your comments, man. Sorry about that.
This is the one that's gonna have the
We
camera
can.
that Mike's working on.
Oh yeah. What do we do?
I'm just going to the flag.
All right, the flags.
What you
Oh
do
God.
every hole.
It's so hot in this room already. We still have no aircon as well, so
This map pisses me off. A lot
We're
of
in
this
it.
stuff's gonna change. It's not gonna be like this, so don't worry.
Can change.
This one here is way too easy.
Oh, that's right. You just jump over there.
Just like power straight ahead and go into here.
well, usually it bounces your back, but it's not doing it for some reason.
It's not working as intended.
And that thing to the left is like 1 pixel higher than it needs to be. You can see it on your screen too. That left wall.
Yeah, but it's the same height as that wall. Trust me, I don't know why it's doing that.
I don't know. I don't believe you.
So it looks cool. And it'd be cool to be able to use the water things, but
Finally, one of our streams. Why did we change the last hole in Ancient? It used to be harder
Oh, yeah,
because a lot
that's
of people
Halloween.
got stuck in certain areas. People don't like it when it's hard.
I don't like it now. We don't like anything.
I don't know why I did that.
oh damn, screwed that up. I like this one because anytime they elevated things, it works really well.
I'm sweating so much. Yeah, we found out that geckos destroyed our aircon.
Like that. Looks so cool. So satisfying when they all pop up as you're rolling.
Yeah.
Stop
About it.
Pinkerton. Thanks for following.
I also don't like the next hole.
Spinkerton?
There's this one. Oh, yeah, this is. I had to change like the trees and stuff so people actually could see what's happening.
I really like this one. I think this one's fun.
It is, but I don't think people understand what's going on.
But like, it's like that with all the other ones. Everyone's like, oh, I can't see where the hole is. And it's like, well, you just play it once and you'll know where it is.
my God.
Like, chill, get over yourself. Play golf?
Don't talk
Can't
to
see the
Lotus
hole at
like
all.
that.
Yeah, Lotus. Play the goddamn hole once and you'll know where the hole is.
Yeah.
The water's pretty cool, hey?
No.
What? Oh no. It's really cool when you get that timed well though, when they're like pop, pop,
No,
pop, pop.
water isn't in bounds.
You heard your name. It wasn't listening.
How
How
is
did
the
you
map
hear your
going?
name?
Going good, I think.
You would hear your own name, wouldn't you?
Are we
Lotus?
insulting you? Oh. Come on now, Lotus, we don't even need to do that.
Oh! Whoa! Fully call level 1! That was insane. On that one to the right there, I just bounced off the edge and dunked it.
Keep those strats a secret.
That was awesome. If you like shoot with like 2 and a bit to the right, you just bounce enough to hit the corner post and land straight in.
Yeah, that was the whole point of adding free cam, was so they can just go here and be like, okay,
This hole is gonna get
it's the
completely,
hole.
completely deleted, so don't worry about this hole.
Guess I'll go up there and jump across there. And you'd like,
Screw this one up so much.
Hello?
Hello. At least I'm not the only one who did that.
Everyone's still waiting for everything. We're trying. Oh.
Can I even put a fan on in this room? You're too loud on the microphone.
You gotta paint this too.
Yeah, Skull needs painting still.
I just slapped the skull in the face with my hand.
what happened?
No, missed.
Did the same thing Mike did.
They're slow.
I'm still waiting to wait.
Hurry up and wait. You stop. Ah,
Trying to do the ballsy thing and dunk it.
no.
Oh, I did!
Oh, you're a-
I did!
What?
Good
I'm
go!
gonna keep trying. Too fast.
Don't wait to procrastinate.
Now.
Procrastinate.
Now. What?
Procrastinate. Gotta dunk that. Gotta get more power. More power than that. Dunk him right in there. Right in there. Deep.
So close.
This is retarded.
Didn't even jump that time.
Hey Cole, how are you?
Oh.
The Kraken is going ham right now.
Yeah. I don't know if it's gonna kill people's potato computers or not, so
Oh, what? I went in. Come on.
I only put in 4 tentacles. I know that octopuses and stuff have like 8 in that, but
You're underwater.
yeah, they're right there. I would say they're underwater.
Jesus Christ. I think the animation's
Oh,
need
you
to
got
be
ripped.
separated.
Goddamn tentacle.
Definitely don't know where to go here. Oh, no. Well, no, that was just happening.
They want to try and do this one here, but every time I go to do it,
Oh,
the
you gotta
thing's
time the things. Whoa!
No!
Oh, so
Holy crap, it went flying! I went so far.
I don't
This one's
know if
wreck
you could.
you.
I don't know if you could make this one. Oh god, you can't.
You can. I've done it before. You just gotta make sure they don't hit you. Which can be a real pain in the asshole.
I'm gonna just try some random crap.
Oh no.
Oh, could you imagine if someone timed it so they jump, get hit by the thing, and it lands them in a good place?
Yeah, that's what Lotus Knight was saying last night.
Oh no.
Well, good luck with that.
I'm gonna go a different way.
Oh my god, no! Oh, yeah. All I wanted to do was go down here.
Whoa. Whoa. Don't hit me.
Just jump straight up that, yeah.
The tentacle corrected me. A lot of people catching us alive for the first time. Oh no.
Yeah, there is actually. Sup me, etc.
Rip the sanity out of me. Yeah, I felt like we needed some, something to stop people from going, oh my god, but you can just follow a guide.
The pie gonna be 60.
I don't know.
You can make a
I'd say
teeny
60
tiny
would be
little.
right. Especially with some changes, 60 probably hit.
I don't know. We'll see.
8
Well,
tentacles,
we're gonna go
different
through and do
sizes.
the individual-
Sizes doesn't really matter, Cole, because they all have the same poly count.
Go through and do the same individual
That's not true. You make ones with lower
anyway.
poly count for small ones.
I could, yeah, but then that would put
That's
the
what you
math
would
back
do
on the feathers.
in game development. If they're smaller and not needed to be as large, then you lower the poly count.
Yeah, this is the next Mac course. Well, yeah.
To be released.
Yeah, it's hard to get good times set up.
Stay in that thing.
Oh, why?
Yeah, this is the early bit
The
of
chat
the new
broke.
whole map. You guys should make a cinematic trailer for this game.
The chat was
so
working
far.
and now it's not. Okay, that worked.
Test.
That's white for some reason. Write something back.
Oh, there you go.
Write something again. Write something underneath what you said. Oh my god. Write something twice so that it comes up twice. So now write something else. There you go.
Why am I host?
What add? Because Dom left. So you see how it adds stuff underneath your text.
Language.
I like how it pops out. It's really good. Looks nice.
Then up the top, it says who wrote it. So if you write a bunch of stuff,
Oh yeah, and then it won't change until someone else says something. Correct.
Oh, and it says the host.
so when it gets to me, it should change.
I don't expect it to be released the day
Oh,
before Half-Life.
sweet,
3.
Half-Life 3 is coming out this year. What?
Kind of
Do
ruined
you
the
have to
whole
design different
thing.
versions of some of the hosts to fit Dunk? Yes, we do, Spotter.
We still gotta do that.
Yeah, we need that as well for that map.
So as you can see, we've got a new chat too. So hopefully it should stop those people doing bad things with it. If you know what I'm saying.
No.
And we can also add censorship and all that stuff to it too. What was that?
Huh?
Whatever someone did just then launched a bunch of articles across the map.
I jumped over the cauldron.
I don't know what we're gonna do with the duck stuff.
Dunk stuff.
Yeah, for pirate.
I have no idea. Did you want to show the editor?
I haven't done anything to it. I mean, I have, but there's nothing to show. I can show it and tell you what I've been doing to it. But visually, everything's still pretty much the same as it was.
I don't think there will be a punishment for people leaving.
So it bleeps it. I'll have it so you can turn it off. It's just going to be an option that's going to be on automatically. And it just senses some bad words. People will still be able to get around it.
When I type custom, it bleeps it. I mean, type custom.
Blip, blip, blip.
So yeah, you can just turn it off and then it'll work fine. So I've been messing around with saving levels. I haven't got to loading levels yet. So yeah. At the moment it uses a I wonder if it's even gonna work. There's problems in the chat. Yeah, it won't even work right now because I've changed stuff. But I've got it so it goes from a scriptable object. If I go down here to find, I think it's called level. Use a custom level. In the right here, this is where all the information is going to be stored for the map. What happens is it then gets converted into a JSON file, and then that's when we can send it like through Steam Workshop. Then when it gets to you, when you download it, it then converts it back to a scriptable object, and you can grab all the items out of all these places here.
Counter on the bottom right is object count, probably. We're not too sure.
Yeah, it's going to be object count or sort of like a limiter. So if you add maybe one wall, it goes up by 1, but if you add the crazy windmill thing, it goes up by like 20, I don't know. It's actually a lot easier doing it this way. But, you know, currently converting this here to the JSON, it like the position, if you want it to be 1 meter, like it's like 0, 1, whatever. But the decimal point placing is like 16 long, and we don't need to be that accurate, so we can cut all that down to reduce the file size. But then I've got to, yeah, that's basically where I was up to. And then I spent ages remaking the chat, because people were getting angry about the chat. And people changing their names, their colors, saying rude things. So I've set it up now that I can add censorships, and I can also add it so that you can remove people's comments.
Will there be a public game? We can probably play a game if you want.
Yeah, we'll see why not.
Yeah, a little bit later on we'll do that. I'll just show you what I'm talking about. We haven't really got that much to show. I did also help Dom try implement a bunch of stuff into the new level.
Yeah, all the stuff that's like under the hood.
So with this
You
here,
can't
if you
really
wrote
see.
something,
I worked mainly on colliders and stuff all week, and that octopus kraken monster.
if you had a bad word down there, what happens is you'd be able to put your mouse over it, and have an X on it. You can click to remove it, It only removes it from your screen if you want to get rid of it. Or and then we're gonna add a thing that you're gonna mute. You can mute the people, and then it's also set up so that you can now mute people, so their text and posts won't come through, and it will also remove the other people who posted. So I've got it set up properly now. Like the old chat was made a year and a half ago. Like very simple. I didn't know what I was doing. Now I sort of know a little bit what I'm doing. Not gonna be the best chat in the world, but
Will we be going to any gaming conventions? Since we're in Australia, probably not many, but we're going to PAX Australia this month.
yeah.
We don't know about any others, but that's the only one we know we're going to now at the moment.
Any plans for item drop notifications? Yes, we need to do that too.
Actually, that'd be a good way to do it. The way that Counter-Strike does it, comes up on the side of the scoreboard.
Yeah, I don't know how they do it. How do you notify the game that you've dropped something, and not make it so people can just change it to whatever and makes it look like they got dropped? I don't know how they do that.
No
I'll
clue.
look into it. It would be pretty cool. But we do need to have a notification for the actual user that they've got something. So something that pops up from the bottom is like, you've got a new item.
After Pirate Cove, will you be making more maps or not? After Pirate Cove, we're going to try and push the level editor release. So the editor will be out. The editor is releasing with Forest, Oasis. I don't think... We're not going to put Twilight in there. So Forest, Oasis,
No.
Horror Graveyard theme. So it's going to be some of the haunted stuff, but with some new stuff that I've made. Pirate Map and Ancient and Candyland. So you're going to have, I think, like 7, whatever it is, themes. But after that, I do plan on adding more. So what I could do is either continue to add vanilla maps, like for the actual main game, or I can just keep adding like theme packs for the editor people to use. I think it really depends on what you guys want. Like, do you want us to make a map, or do you want just stuff for the editor?
So making a map also makes a new theme at the same time. Plus, we have 7 maps now, which is annoying. 'cause
It's already easier than that one.
I'll wait. Let me see if I can fix the thing. I can show you what it's like. I don't know what the error was, but let's have. Oh, hang on. No, I know what the error was.
You should show the editor again. Some people haven't seen it.
Alright, I'll show you the editor.
So hot in here. Holy shit.
It is a little bit hot in here. At least it'll be self-made.
I think we'd make one more map probably.
Well, I guess it really depends on the life of the game. Like, if the game continues to stay active, then I can continue to make assets if you really want.
We'll see, because if we do another map, then there's another theme, and then after that, we just do more themes and more objects for the editor.
Yeah.
Or at the same time.
With the theme, you could release an
Just
official
don't tell
map.
anyone we're making another map, so everyone doesn't get all like butthurt when it doesn't come out.
We actually work in a tiny little room in our house.
Yeah. No aircon. So
We're gonna have a studio.
We currently have no aircon in Brisbane, Australia at the moment because the geckos killed it. We can't have fans on because it'll ruin the stream and the windows don't actually open properly. So we're like stuck in this like little box that turns into like a sauna when the computers are on.
Any plans for Steam Workshop? The save maps, we're gonna use the save maps for. Do you put your
Yeah.
save maps on Workshop?
We also want to look into doing Gress, yeah. We also want to look into doing player submitted items, and then like people can vote, or like we'll like create them on the workshop if it's possible to do that. We're not too sure yet, but it would be good to be able to see what other people can do. I know that modding is like a massive thing, especially for like people trying to get into the industry as well. Getting into mods is a big thing that can help you.
Yeah, I'd say a space map would be more likely next if we were to do one.
Yeah, well, with our themes, we want to go completely different usually from the theme before. Like how we did Forest, then we went Oasis.
Yeah,
The color difference.
TV. That's what we want to do with the space map.
That's one thing that annoyed me personally, was a lot of mini golf games just use the same theme over and over again, and it gets a bit bland.
I think a carnival themed
Carnival could be fun.
editor.
Yeah.
I don't know about end time map.
It was the day you release the update. We have no idea. Even then, sometimes we release at like 2 or 3 in the morning, like AM for us, and we like, I think Will goes to bed like shitting himself, hoping that nothing went wrong.
It's horrible. People get so mad.
Yeah.
Rightly so, but.
But yeah, there's no confirmed date, mainly because I think with game development you can't really like foresee what's going to go wrong or what's going to happen.
So the Halloween update was like 3 days late because after testing it, it just all screwed up.
There was other stuff that we needed to fix before we sent it out, so yeah.
So, right now I am adding this spawn. I've made my super sick hole. I have the tough decision of choosing what flag I want to use.
So this is how the editor will work. It's actually really easy.
And then if you hit play, you should spawn in. There you go, and we can test the hole.
Need beta test it.
We'll
probably
do a
put it
experimental.
Yeah,
map.
we'll put it into experimental before we do anything, so just keep an eye out for that. We'll put a news post on Steam saying it's now an experimental anyway, so.
Yeah, and then there you go, it tested the hole. And then, if we want to make another sick
Keep
hole,
an eye out on our Discord as well for updates and to get in on the experimental.
Oh, actually, that roller coaster part, I wonder if we can make like a modular roller coaster design so you can build your own roller coasters.
Little golf ball roller coasters.
No, this isn't. We've so we use Unity to make the levels, and then Will has gone and coded from scratch the new editor in Unity. So now he's using what he's like. This is basically like another game within a game. So he's basically using this. This is the editor now. He's playing it through Unity at the moment.
This is like 10 times easier than than.
What's
the
our
way we
definition of a
implement
good
maps.
golf with your friends player? Someone that doesn't get salty or gets, probably like a good sport.
yeah, without
It's hard to
logic
find.
and everything.
It's hard to find a good sport if that makes sense.
You can really do whatever you want on this. I'm actually excited to see what people make.
But yeah, the reason why the editor has taken so long is because it's been made, like it's had to be built from the ground up, sort of thing.
And we've
think
also
the
got to
main-
work on other stuff at the same time.
Yeah, I think the main problem was getting the rotations right.
Yeah. Even this here, like,
All the maths for it
there's
was
a
ridiculous.
bug here where you click this here and it goes down under there. So
Yeah.
there's still a lot of bugs and stuff they got to sort out.
Yeah. Like, I think the editor was a lot harder to make than the actual game itself, to be honest. Mainly because of the amount of things that can go wrong because you're working with so many things and trying to build something yourself within the game.
You can choose what angle you want to spawn at.
But I think our last news update we said we had 300 plus items in the editor.
Yeah.
We're just going to continue adding to that.
Like pinball is.
Hopefully to the point where you've just got so much stuff that you really don't need to worry about it.
And then if you choose to play, you can choose what spawn you want to start on.
You can
Yeah,
test
yeah.
them all that individually.
Decorations will be a big thing. We're going to put what we have in already, but I want to go back and do a whole lot of like plants and other things as well. Like for the horror map. So far we've got like the gravestones and things, but I want to do some proper like chambers and dead trees and things like that. Maybe even like a werewolf or something.
That roller into the hole.
When this
It's actually satisfying.
Barnabas is here about the personal questions.
Oh no, here we go. This again. There already is a couple decoration things in, like just the ones you see in the normal maps. Just little scenery objects. There's a couple of them. I don't think all of them are in yet.
But I don't think there's any foliage in yet. Is there? No. There's no ferns or plants or anything.
No. There's only like one or two because we're
Yeah.
gonna see if we can put them in differently.
Also, once the editor goes out, I think Will actually wants to work on the terraforming after it's gone out, so people can make maps, whatever. And then while they're making maps, he's going to work on the terraforming, so you can paint the grass, different things, and you can move them and stuff, depending on if it's possible.
Yeah.
We might do some preset ground piece, like terrains until then. Me, etc. is now hosting. Thanks. Thanks for the host with the one viewer.
Why'd they not come up for me?
Why does Goofy stand
Maybe
erect while
Pluto
putting
is
on
like
all
half
that?
human. Maybe he's like his mum and dad were a dog and a human.
Maybe he was experimented on in some science lab, but we never see that
Yeah.
plot point.
Custom objects. That's like a bit iffy because we don't want people putting like dicks in or like porn pictures and stuff. So it might have to be a curation program that we'll have to put together. It all depends on the life of the game. Like if the game dies, then there's no real point in making a curation program. Did we get the Szechuan sauce? No, we didn't.
No, they were gonna do it in like select American McDonald's or something, but
Hello
we never
here.
get it in Australia.
This thing's huge.
We get moving holes for the editor. Moving holes?
It's a possibility.
Well, if we add the thing where you can just move objects backwards and forwards, you can just put maybe the hole itself on one.
Yeah,
Like at the
true.
moment we've got the holes. Like we've just got these normal holes, but I want to have just like this square. So you can make your own hole out of the square.
Aren't
Circle.
blueberries blue? Yeah, they're like black. Like really dark, deep
It's like
color.
more like a dark blue though.
Rick and Morty map. Now, that would be good. We'd have to partner with Adult Swim, and I'm not sure what like. They'd probably want a cut of sales or something. But we can't really say, so we'd have to contact them. That is something we yeah. Having a stroke. That's something that we would like to do is collaborate with Rick and Morty. It's Adult Swim. Like I would love to make a Rick and Morty map.
I like called blueberries because like after you cook them or something they go blue.
I didn't know you cooked blueberries.
No, like when you make like a pie,
Oh, like a
blueberry
muffin.
pie or like blueberry muffins, they go blue.
Oh right, yeah.
But they're really like a dark purple or something if you eat them normally.
Yeah. Continues to go around.
The wind as well. It's like.
High tech cloth physics.
Cloth AI. Yeah, see, look, it's like this can just go in the game right now.
Little points like it's actually tied on.
Yeah, it is
Zoomed
tied
around.
on. I tied it on myself.
That's how dedicated we are. The devs tie on every single flag.
Every flag personally tied on by the devs.
Who closes the door when the bus driver gets off? The bus driver? Probably.
I am having a lot of fun with this flag. Yeah, look at everybody, flag AI.
How many copies does this game sold?
Copies?
We can probably tell you because it's actually pretty public knowledge.
Should do like a crazy
We
Easter egg, like flag
recently passed 1.5 million sales.
Overblade, thanks for following.
You do like a creepy Easter egg where the flag hops off and grows little legs and arms and like chases
Runs
people
away.
around. Flag guy, yeah, just runs off the map.
Literally.
You gonna try and catch him?
You gotta catch him, otherwise you can't score.
That could be a game mode.
You gotta chase the flag.
Yeah.
Could you imagine?
I'm literally making just all the holes that people are gonna make in the workshop.
Random
It's gonna look
shit.
like
There's gonna be stuff everywhere.
crap everywhere. Oh, there's the
It's a lot
box.
for a stupid golf game.
It is a lot for a stupid golf game.
The box doesn't work.
It is only $6, but you know. And then you gotta remember Steam takes its cut, and then our government takes a very big cut because we live in Australia and tax is ridiculous.
Yes, Barnables, he is still wrong.
They really want you to place a tube.
What tubes do we have?
I don't know.
We have
I'm making
any
a
working
little
ones.
village right now, you guys.
You can do like a miniatures map. Did you just spawn 4 of them just then?
No, I went upside down. There's the legs.
Oh.
What do we think of Golfit? Golfit's good.
Yeah, a little miniature village.
It's good to have. Well, there's nothing wrong with more games. The only thing that bothers me is they didn't make their assets, but that's that's basically the way the industry is going these days. Is people
Well, a
just,
lot of people do now.
It's very
just buy
sad.
assets because it's easy.
People keep buying all their assets and not making. Look how crappy our buildings are.
And then
we
people are
made
like,
them with love.
The only thing that is annoying about it is the fact that people come to us and they're like, oh, but they got so many more assets and they keep putting new stuff in all the time. But it's because they just have to go buy them.
They added 10 hats.
We have to make everything.
Yeah, they just bought 10 hats and threw them in the game.
Because we painstakingly made all of them.
Alright, so wait, do we have some
Yeah.
we got big tubes, we don't have little tubes.
It is a little bit like saddening when I sit down and I paint all my hats and I model them and I animate
It's sad
them.
when you do that.
Yeah.
Oh, you'd be.
And then it just feels like I just wasted my time.
You'd be
but no.
surprised how much tax we get, Flashhound. Unreal.
Engine.
We lose it all to like tax and GST, and there's like a digital tax now.
Even my, I think it was because my car's a sports car or whatever. Did I have to pay luxury tax on that?
Nah, it wasn't over
It's
the
because
amount.
it was
Didn't?
over.
Thank God for that.
Yeah, it was under the bracket, so it's not.
Your
for
car
luxury
wasn't
car.
as expensive as luxury car
Like,
tax is meant to be.
So say Mike really likes F250s. Is that what they are? F250s?
Yeah, like.
How much are they in America?
Colorado. They're like not even that much. You can get them for like I think 60, 40, 60. Here they're like $180,000.
That's a work vehicle though, you don't get exempt.
Yeah, true.
Just like the Raptor.
Well, you don't though apparently, because they're an import or something.
Oh, well, yeah,
Apparently you
that's
don't
different. Yeah.
Yeah, apparently you don't get off the luxury tax, even if it's a utility vehicle, if it's an import.
Make a portal for the editor.
You've succeeded, Barnacles. Barnables.
So you pay $180,000, and then you have to pay like ridiculous amount for like luxury car tax. Even that's
See-
technically it's not a luxury car.
If we were to make a portal, I would really like to do that collaboration with Adult Swim so we could have like Rick and Morty portals.
Yeah.
This game have new mechanics, as in like different ways to do things.
Sort of mechanics.
You have sort of? Or what do you mean?
Yeah, sort of.
In terms of what?
In terms of what?
Will it have? What does it have? in relation to what else?
Oh, I feel like we should have like lava.
I love the
flows.
way that rolls into the hole.
I feel like, you know how we have water and you land in water and you float? We should have like lava and then it makes you bounce, like you're on fire. You want to get out of it.
If money doesn't grow on trees, then why do banks have branches? That's what you put in. Is that why they call them branches? That's awesome.
Yeah, yeah, that's the thing. Like, if we were to do a Rick and Morty map, you could like start in their garage, go to a portal, and then like end up somewhere else.
Yeah, and they could do a bit where like he voices Rick or something. He's like, Morty,
In my garage.
they're like Morty, I made a mini golf course, and then it's like a little mini golf course in his garage, and then you go through a portal, and he's made like this entire mini golf world.
It's me, Mini Golf Rick.
Yeah, you have like a golf ball head.
Yeah, and he Mr. Meeseeks is like, square your shoulders, Jerry.
Morty, I turned myself into a golf ball, Morty.
My god, it's like cringy
Why would
though.
you do that? It's 'cause the golf ball, Morty.
Yeah, Rocket League did it. Move or Die did it. Who else has done it? There's been a fair few video games.
The bounds aren't in just yet, Husky. But they will be.
What I could do is, so once the editor's out, what I could do is make up like a
Bound?
test Rick and Morty like map with maybe like 3 holes, and then send it to Adult Swim and be like, hey, like I'll try to like emulate their art style, put it in the game, and then say, hey, do you guys want to collab and we can finish the map?
I
Or
want to cut though. You can't do that.
yeah, I know.
So the bounds are gonna act like this wall here, except go all the way up and be invisible when you play the game. That's what you're talking about. So you can't jump between holes. So you just be like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna add a wall between there, and if there's another hole over here, you just like, oh yeah, just like that there, you add a bounds between it so we can't jump across.
Just send them a message that says golf ball Rick confirmed ?
Do a painting of golf ball Rick's face on it.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, that's pretty much how it's gonna work. I've got savings, so if I click middle mouse button, and then I oh, hang on.
In saying that though, if depending on the cut they'd want, a
Yeah.
Rick and Morty map could be very popular. How well it's done.
Oh,
I don't even care.
Maybe-
I don't really care if it'll like bring more people to the game or not. Like, I just want to have Rick and Morty map because I think it'd be sick.
And then if it's in the editor, people go insane. They can make their own Rick and Morty maps. Till their heart's desire, you know. It'd be insane.
in the membrane.
Ooh, an acid factory. That'd be cool, Cole.
Staying in the membrane.
A Szechuan sauce trail.
Yes.
Yeah.
Should make it so that the trail is super hard to get, if you know what I mean. Thanks, Macus.
You can only get it at McDonald's.
You
You gotta fight people for it.
can
Yeah,
add
auto-saving
auto-saving in
multiplayer.
multiplayer. Ooh, auto-saving, that might be a bit...
Auto saving in multiplayer.
Like the map, or
Editor or you mean auto saving is in
how do you
round?
change par on the editor?
Halfway through a game and you want to save because you can't get past the next level.
Are we just gonna make it so they set the par, or are they gonna have to like play through it and like score the par or something?
No. So I'm gonna have it so you come up to your start here and you click your start, and I'll have an option down here what you want to set the par to. This hole.
Yeah.
That's pretty much how it's gonna be. They need to play through the map to validate it, but they can just get around it. So it's just gonna be a little simple thing that you can.
Oh, like on with the GTA maps, you used to be able to just find your way to the thing and just say, yeah, I
Yeah,
finished.
you can just get around it. So I'm not sure if I will do a validation or if I just put it in there and then if it's a crap map and people don't like it, they just might vote it up on the workshop. Yeah, they'll just download
Yeah.
it. So just leave it.
Yeah, how do you think Deadmau5 feels after you bought that Szechuan sauce off eBay?
15 grand too.
Yeah. Yeah, they're bringing it back to like 20 stores or something. And it's like New York. It's very specific places like New York.
I
And,
bet it doesn't even
and
taste
San
any good.
Francisco or something like that.
Spectating on games that are currently going, yeah, that'd be fun.
Yeah, and joining mid game too. We've had that plan for a while, but
Yeah, all of these, they're sort of smaller things. All these small things we'll do once we have the main, main body of the game in, which is basically the maps and then the editor, and then the game modes after that, and all the other cool stuff you guys want added.
But you're just doing like the most like random things that people would do in the editor.
this is just what the
I'm gonna put it on the roof.
this is just what it's gonna
Imagine having tiny ones of those next to each other, like only the ball can just get through. You gotta make so the ball can get through.
Yeah, we're hoping like the ratings should weed out the good and bad games.
If the particle effects don't scale, so it's just like a ton of dust.
Giant particle effect.
I imagine the new map was already streamed. As in, we already played it? Yeah, I think. We can play it again if you guys want us to play again, but...
Yeah, we did earlier.
If you want to be a game developer, any tips? Prepare to be sad a lot.
It'll be very difficult.
You want to be a game developer? Have you started yet, or is
Be
it?
prepared to be sad a lot? That sounds bad.
People just seem to blame you for everything, so just be
just
prepared for
don't-
that.
Just don't take anything personally when people get mad
Take
at you.
criticism for your game, but if it's criticism like this sucks, then it's not really helpful criticism. So don't even take it.
Yeah,
Just
only
ignore that.
listen to constructive criticism if it's like, go fuck yourself or go kill yourself, then you're like, oh, okay.
Okay,
Which we get all day, every day. But if you get people that are like, hey, you know, there's an issue with this wall, blah blah blah, and then you go, okay, thank you, I'll fix that. And then,
See,
yeah,
like
that's
prime
fine.
example, Mr. Lotus there. Will, you suck. Tom, your whole 18 sucks. Except he loves me, so it's okay.
Notice your videos.
If you haven't,
Husky, I'll be sad a lot, lol.
if you haven't started like I learned to program and do art and all that sort of stuff there. If you're a single person developer, then you need to know what sort of art style you're going to go with. It needs to be simple. It needs to be easy to do. Like you need to be able to learn how to do it and
Yeah.
repeatedly do it. And then you also need to learn how to program. If you're not doing that and you need to find somebody else to help you. So you either need to take on the programming role or you need to take on the art role, and find someone else to do the other side.
Yeah, and then another thing we realized, like, there's just us three. So I do the art stuff. Will does all the programming. And Mike sort of like is like this little handyman that does sort of everything. What we realized though is why companies have certain specific roles like animator, you know, character design,
Zero
Some
that sort of
of them-
stuff.
Some of them are so split up, they have the person who models the design, then paints it, and then someone else implements
so-
it. Like, crazy.
So whereas like with me, I'd say I'd be like, oh, I'm just gonna do environmental design, so I'll just do the foliage and things like that. But because I'm just like basically the only artist now, Mike helps out a little bit. I have to do the animations, rigging, collision stuff, you know, everything, painting, sculpting, all of that.
We'll
At
go
the
back to
same
math a little
time-
bit.
But by doing this, all three of us have learnt so many new skills. So what I would say is, don't be afraid to learn something new, and don't be afraid to put yourself out there and like follow what you want to do.
You'll be learning for a long time. We're still learning now.
We still have no idea what we're doing, to be honest.
4 artists and 0 programmers. At least it'll look good. It'll just play terribly.
It just won't move.
It's like the most graphics, like perfect game ever. It just doesn't do anything.
It's like if you look at any big companies like say Blizzard, they have a ridiculous amount of like people rostered on for like just the smallest stuff.
And if you make a game, like your first few games need to be very small and simple. Don't overcomplicate it.
Yeah, Mike was an intern. He sort of still is, I guess.
I never was an intern.
He just
It was
picks
just
up
a
the
thing
No, we just make him
that
sweep the
everyone
floor.
decided to call me.
It wasn't an intern. He just didn't know how to do anything, and then
Yeah, still doesn't know how to do anything.
we don't know how to do anything. But
Um,
And I think
Yeah.
don't go into it thinking like, oh, I want to make money or I want to make a really popular game. Just make a game
Yeah,
you really
don't-
want to make. Especially when if you're making a game that you're not even into, you're never going to be able to get through it. You're going to hate it. You want to do something that you've always wanted to do, something you could stay passionate about.
that's the thing. People think like you make a game, you get rich, but you don't. The money basically stays in the company anyway, because you need to be able to survive off this later to make another game, which could take like 3 years. Like I don't think we're gonna do early access again,
We
mainly
won't.
because it's a hassle. Not that you guys are a hassle, but it's hard to reply to emails and things continuously all day, every day, while still trying to work on the game.
yeah. The next game's gonna probably take us like 2 or 3 years. So that money needs to come from somewhere. So that's where this is gonna help us get there.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah,
So
well-
if back to the first question though. Yeah, if you're making a game, if you're very new to it, start small. Only do very small projects, because you'll find yourself getting stuck and you'll get bored. And if you don't finish it,
Yeah.
you won't finish a lot of the games and stuff that you work with.
How many did we make for fun before this even became
I
a
found
thing?
this one last night on Facebook.
Yeah, well, look
God, they were horrible.
so bad.
We're talking about how we're gonna add this and that, and
You should find that picture.
on my Facebook, though, I don't really want to bring that up.
True.
I might
yeah. Yeah, we'll play the new map again.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll be able to make dunk holes as well in the editor.
Another thing to remember about game design is
Should recommend that, actually.
you'll find a lot of your money that comes in will be spent on software, licensing for stuff, freelancing other people, because like we're not musicians, so our music is composed by a freelance artist. It's really good.
Nice work, Barnables. Golf ball, Rick.
And then you got all your lawyer stuff and your accountant stuff, and it does cost a lot of money just to have a mini golf game.
They're old projects. I don't have them on this computer.
Oh man, we made this Skrill game. We had to collect golden nuts, and that was the best.
What was the pug one as well?
Hang on.
Yeah,
let me just-
I started making a pug game, a 2D pug game, where everybody, like the lobby was like the main area where everybody hung out together. It was like a little castle, and you're all pugs. And I wanted it so you can like collect hats and stuff, and you dress your little dogs up.
just gonna try
But then
and find it real quick.
you go into different worlds, and you can like play through the maps as like a platformer.
We started making a zombie game like before the zombie games became a big thing. We're like, oh, we're sick.
We had a survival game as well.
Yeah, with like crafting
But
and stuff.
yeah, going back to the other thing before, we only made this game because we wanted to make this game. Like, we had no intention of ever letting other people see it.
It was literally just because it was like, there's no games to play with our friends, and then you want to play a mini golf game, so you made
Next
it.
gen, that's another thing. Multiplayer servers aren't cheap. People always yell at us like, "Oh, $6 game, why is it not working?" Blah blah. But like,
A lot of it goes towards the server hosting.
a lot of that money goes to server hosting, especially because we have them in multiple like countries.
Yeah, it goes to server hosting, and then.
But
you
that's
got
one thing.
Steam.
That's one thing we that annoyed us is because we're from Australia. A lot of like new games that come out, even bigger games, they don't actually have like oceanic servers or Australian servers. Some do now, which is good. But it was always hard to play video games with our friends because there was never any like proper servers.
Then no one would play it, Barnables. The whole point
In
of
saying
it.
that though, yeah,
multiplayer.
multiplayer games are the most popular right now. And I mean,
multiplayer
if
games.
you want to make a single player game popular, it's got to be very, very interesting.
Yeah. Multiplayer makes it fun. That's like the whole big draw to this game.
That was the whole thing with your friends because that's what made it.
Well, we made this game originally just for us and our friends, so
Game froze up for you. Is this big balls to jump on?
If this
This
game
is
was
big balls
single
with
player,
jump,
it would
yes.
be terrible.
Messed up.
Pirate Cove pictures insane. Yeah, this map still needs a lot of work.
Yeah, but we close though. Like,
I think it's close to experimental, so people can test out the actual holes for us. And then while it's experimental, I'll work on all the other stuff.
So,
But I'm just hoping that when it's in experimental, YouTubers won't take it and be like, "Oh my god, new map's out!"
oh, like
I hope-
last time.
and then they play it on low graphic settings, and then they're like,
And then
"What's so
it's
bad?"
just all buggy and bad, and it looks bad, and
Yeah. Everyone's like, oh my god, the new. And then because it's an experimental, they will ask where to get it from. They got to actually put it
Yeah.
into the betas thing to access it. So like, where is it? I downloaded the game. There's no update. It's like
I actually got it that
it's
time.
not in the actual game. It's in experimental. We have that thing at the top that says what version it is.
push into experimental tonight. I don't think so.
No.
Are you watching right now? There's so much work to do. It is close. At least on Halloween.
YouTubers.
Like I want to put seagulls in. I want to do. We want coral to be in the water.
Backwards flying seagulls.
We want the town to be more like lively and stuff.
Yeah, backwards flying seagulls.
They need to fly backwards.
Like these here still need to be synced.
But yeah, I should make the seagulls
Shit,
fly
sucks
backwards.
up.
Is there jump up?
Yeah, I just stopped
it's-
it.
Any secret beta
Oh, I
codes?
missed. No, I missed my hole-in-one strap.
Push it to stable.
Push the entire
New maps
game.
out, guys.
The whole game's finished.
Edit is done. Yeah, let's go.
We'll release the entire game.
Where can you get that pug game? I never finished it.
Push it out of beta. That's it.
This is the only game that other people can play.
Yeah, this is the only game we've published. Fortnite's a good game.
Yeah. I haven't played the
I love how they did their art style. That's like crazy cool.
Where can I play that pug game?
experimental version of the map.
Yeah, true.
Like, even when I would play games, I'd like to see the progress that people have made when they develop games. Like, I like early access games. You can see what they've done, what they've added, what they've changed,
Yeah.
and the little process along the way. So,
Rust used to be really good with their updates. They'd show like the way they're working in that.
I don't know what happened to them.
Finish that pug game. I don't know. I might still have the files. I'm not sure.
We could just do like a tiny little like quick like finish of it. We just jump around and do random stuff.
All your friends needs pugs. I want to do Does anybody here play World of Warcraft? They had like a little perky pug companion. I want to make something like that.
Turkey pug companion.
Yeah, it had like a little like harness on and stuff.
Okay.
All your friends need battle royale. We actually spoke about doing a really shitty battle royale mode.
Yeah, I really want to do that. God damn. There's so many ideas. It'd be so cool to have a game
You
like
could
that.
probably make it so that you just like run into each other and the person dies or something.
That's what it's gonna be. It's just gonna be like an April Fool's sort of thing, but not on April Fool's.
Like arcadey sort of thing.
You just sort of drop into a map, and then you just gotta hit each other with your balls.
Just call it Hey PUBG Sue Us or something.
It'll be horrible, but it's just like fun, stupid fun. You gonna go, Mike?
Yeah, we have a lot of game mode ideas. Like we want to do like sumo one, where we knock each other off the platforms and stuff. And
I'll set it up.
Wonder if I could find.
I didn't get to see half map because other people are annoying. What?
See half the map because other people.
Don't worry, boss. The main bit you want to see is the end.
Wait, are we annoying?
PUBG. It's you could make a pug version of
Oh,
PUBG.
yeah, that's perfect.
PUBG. Oh, everyone would be so mad about that.
That should be the first game.
Little pugs running around with machine guns.
Everybody would be super mad.
All
at
your
the name.
parents
My
are-
parents, right?
This will be a VOD, so you can watch it back. And
This
I'll-
will be posted on YouTube as well, boss. Don't worry. We post all of our streams onto our YouTube channel. I think it's Blacklight Interactive.
Not all of them,
All of them.
just the weekend, but just the Tuesday ones. Just this
Tuesday
one
one.
here every week, because the other ones are sort of off topic and.
We make a space map real quick.
Real quick.
I don't know. That probably took me a while to paint all that.
Just give me 2 seconds.
Oh my god. You see the balance.
Maybe I ask Golfit for a link to buy some assets.
Yeah, just let me Google it.
Where'd you get those assets from? Alright, sick.
You send me a link. Cheers.
We should sell some of our assets
Stuck.
and I'll put it in their game.
God damn it.
Yeah, we'll sell our assets to Golfit.
Sell out.
I'll have some code to get this beta. No, we'll just throw an experimental anyway. When it's good to go, we'll throw an experimental.
I have no idea.
God damn.
Pug hat.
Ugh. I could probably make a pug hat, but I feel like either it could be like a little pug that stands on your ball, or a pug's head. But I feel like if I put a pug's head, people will think that like we killed it.
It's like
We
decapitated.
just like
Oh my god.
beheaded the pug.
Saying you didn't.
After October, I actually have a lot of ideas for new hats and trails, and then I also want to start work on the skins and the boats.
Stop.
Just delete everything, make this space, and then make your ball implode.
No. God damn it.
Another thing we wanted to do was make mounts. Like we wanted to have a sky map where it's all sky islands, and then at the edge you jump onto like a pigeon with a little saddle, and then you can glide it down to the next hole.
And
Cool,
cars
in
and
the
boat
lobby,
races.
you could like ride your mounts around.
I wanted to make a little boat race around this island.
Yeah.
I'd actually spend a weekend just to do that.
Doing like a fun
It's like a secret game mode.
Yeah, it's a secret game mode, so you just like in the map you just go you go to some point. And it has to be deliberate that you go there, not accidental. When you go to that point, it just spawns like a little boat race that you race around the island.
Golf can't survive in space. Oh, you know what? On the space map, we should have them wear like little space astronaut suits.
Oh yeah, that'd be so cool.
little gas masks and shit. I mean, oxygen masks.
What a goal. Just said they made their own things so you can make your own maps.
Do you see that
Oh, no. Stuck under the ground.
what's it called, the other golf one that's single and local?
Buggy.
The
Imagine space Gingy, you'd have like a little suit on and everything.
one that was released in 2015, they're adding a DLC, a free DLC for a candy level.
What?
You know one of the first golf games that was on Steam? Really simple.
Infinite Golf? Or you mean Mini Golf Mania?
No,
Or
Like a
is
real
it
life looking
3D Mini Golf?
could be that one.
Stop.
I saw it on the DLC thing.
Oh, cool.
I played Golf Story? No. Is that on the
No,
Switch?
it's on the Switch. Yeah, I tend not to buy things on the Switch at the moment because they're always so goddamn expensive.
Every
It's
game.
like $90 for a $10 game.
Yeah, we're selling a
think-
$6 game and they're like asking for $100 for like some other little game on there. Or even $30 for some simple indie game.
It's like you can buy like Minecraft for like $12.
To be fair,
on
the
the computer. Like $90 on the Switch.
I think the prices, to get real for a second, I think Steam is lowering the price of what games should be worth. Like even we went really low only because we wanted people to get in the game and test it all before we fully released it and didn't think it would take this
It
long.
wasn't really about money. to
Oh,
begin with.
we figure it's early access, so $6 for early access is
I think
worth it.
like
And it was never about the money. So
And there is no code for this beta.
indie games and stuff should probably be around like $20 or something. That seems fair. When you go back to the old days,
Yeah, Steam is a monopoly.
it used to be.
Steam's making
like
it
$15,
bank.
$20.
like talking to people from the actual industry, like AAA titles and stuff, like not throwing names around or anything, but the reason that they do all the DLCs and the packs and all that sort of stuff is just to try and make money still, because they're struggling to make money because games used to cost $90 15 years ago, and they cost $90 today, yet costs to employ people and all that have risen. So, oh god. So they're actually making less money from the games they're making, so they've got to find other ways to get revenue.
Sometimes it's kind of dodgy though. Like
Yeah, other times it's
$90
dodgy,
for
but
a $20 game on every other
Oh
platform.
damn.
they're really trying different ways to get money out of people to
DLC, even day one DLC, boys.
basically, that's what it is. Day one DLCs, console exclusives.
Yeah, no, I don't think spending that much money on an early access game is.
No.
Crate unlocks.
Not $90 on early access game, God. But like,
All them crate unlocks, yo.
talking about AAA titles here, not all that crap.
Like we plan on upping our price at release. But before
all
we
that
do,
much, though.
we're going to notify everybody and say, hey, we're gonna go to full release. Buy the game now before it does go up in price.
It is
You know what I
on
mean?
our Steam
It's not gonna
page.
go up that considerably.
Oh, the company EA. Yeah. That whole thing.
Yeah, the publishers are the worst part, I think.
Oh,
Yeah, they are. You're right too. The AAA titles, the large companies are really afraid to try anything different as well. Look at Call
yeah,
of
they
Duty.
stick to what they know.
Call of Duty, Battlefield, they just push out the same thing after, one after the other.
No, I
after the
can't
other.
make it. I'll have to make that one easier.
Whereas
Ooh, of course.
indies like ourselves and other people in the industry, we can make whatever games we want because we,
I feel like you reset too quickly on the water.
it's just got normal bounds on
Yeah.
there.
Not a lot of bounce time. No! Goddamn tackle.
$1,000 clicks.
Call of Booty. Oh god. Fuckboy Simulator, Call of Booty.
Oh my god, you. There's a hole there.
Tooth's gonna stab me. Oh.
Yeah, I think a
It's
few
a lot-
games on Steam really do sell themselves a bit short. Other games, like that banana one for $40.
Oh, what was that called?
This ramp piece here is one I made for the editor.
Banana
too.
something.
You can get this in all themes. when you
Banana
build it.
Town or something. I can't remember what it's called, but it's $40 in early access.
$40 and you walk around as a banana.
No! What?
Correct.
Look where I'm sitting and I got 12.
Water.
No!
The water is.
Oh, it did it to me
You
too.
did it too. Damn it.
A wheel comes out on top.
Yeah, whatever.
The water is different on each map. I'm gonna open this window.
Let's keep doing these live streams. Yeah, we will. We're gonna continue.
We'll keep doing it after the game's released and we have nothing to show.
Yeah, we'll just like randomly just do nothing.
Well, we'll still be making things after full release anyway. Like I said, if the game continues to stay alive, we'll continue working on it.
Alive. It's alive. Well, test. I don't know why yours comes up as white.
I don't know.
Mike's doesn't it?
What's that?
When I write something in chat,
Yeah, hopefully the last hole makes people go, oh
yeah,
shit,
yours
maybe.
comes up as normal. Yours
Yeah.
comes up as white.
Wait a second, Go Off Your Friends isn't just all RNG. Oh,
Yeah, what?
well, maybe it is.
Love RNG, as you can tell. It also doesn't.
What would we stream after this is released and we're done doing stuff?
Community games with prizes for the winners.
We wouldn't stream a new game if we're working on a new game for a long, long time.
Yeah, we would stream.
No offense to it.
I'd like to stream game jams and stuff.
Yeah, little game jams would be good to stream.
You should stream making that boat thing.
the mini
On the
go-
weekend.
mini game. Boat mini
I
game.
really do want to add that boat thing.
Oh, maybe you can make something in practice actually.
I wanted to try and work on the team deathmatch stuff. The arena games.
Yeah, I have a really good idea for an Oasis thing. I want to have like it's dug in the ground. It's like a shrine in the ground, and then there's like opposing sides.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cove, we'll play
I
some
always
game
think of
night.
it always makes me think of World of Warcraft's arenas. You know how they got like those cool setups?
Okay, one second. I'm gonna see if I can find that fucking pug game.
I'm just gonna turn the screen to that for a second while we load up the game. Okay. So yeah, I load up the normal version of Golf with Your Friends, and my thing is
Let's
being
get out of it.
bad and crappy. Come on now. I just need to make sure I don't have anything in the background.
Can show. This is one of my concepts I did for a Skrill Warrior.
Reroll.
I don't know if my thing's coming up. It's not.
Yeah, I've got it on yours. I don't know if I can find that. I think I saved it on the computer.
This is my really old stuff. This is back in 2014.
It was like .blend or something. It was in Blender we made that stuff. I'll see if I can find it.
I wanted.
I asked for a beta code. There's no beta code. There ain't no beta code.
Sent the picture of the spider game and the
Oh,
the
did you?
zombie one to,
Yeah, the
to
spider
Discord,
game.
so you can bring it up without opening your Facebook.
Can get-
I direct message it to you on Discord. Badass squirrel.
But Discord doesn't work half the time.
I think I'm in beta, but I don't think that matters. It's the same as
You don't
stable.
need friends to play golf with your friends. You need friends to play golf with. Oh fuck with squirrels, Morty. That's how they evolve.
I don't think I have pictures of the pug.
That is a picture of our sort of haunted house game we made in like what, 2012.
Screen's so small. It was like you had like survive the spiders. You had to like try and get away from spiders.
Horrible. We could do a 2D game like that for a game jam. That would be pretty cool.
Yeah.
They were animated too, weren't they?
Oh wait, we're on normal, aren't we? That is 0.2, right? I think so.
0.2, yeah.
Yeah, it is. Okay, so we're gonna do region North America again. America West, sorry.
America West.
Alright, I'm gonna do online.
In the post where we on Facebook we uploaded that photo, it says secret project.
Yeah, we're acting as if it's gonna be some really cool thing.
It never happened.
Dev test and pugs is the password.
Where are we? America West?
Trying to find the pug game textures. Are we correct? No. I can't even find the actual pug.
Yeah, I wanted to. Oh, hang on, I can open this one too. This one here is another game we're making.
Oh, that was terrible.
We don't have a date just yet, Swordbird.
This holy. This is when you're like, oh yeah, I gotta make all the textures and stuff. These are the textures you made back then.
Again,
What's password?
Pug.
Pug. PG.
Is it pug or pugs?
Is it pug or pugs?
I can't remember. Pug.
If it's not pug, it's pugs with an S.
Ask these blokes here because they're all in. Oh no, my thing is all. Didn't change my resolution. That'd be horrible. I'm gonna keep it on your screen, Dom.
Okay.
Alright, let's do. God. Let's just do super jump.
One more slot left, you guys. Region America West. The name is Dev Test.
It
And
filtered
the
up
password is
pretty
pug
quick
or pugs there.
today. What do we normally have? That's it, isn't it? Just jump.
No idea.
Jump, 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 but we know.
No idea. Let's do ancient first, maybe. All right, everybody is ready.
If you're on our Discord and our social media and stuff, Swordbird, you'll hear about it first time when it comes out. Or it won't be first time now. The pirate map will be next, I think.
Next week.
Can't play on my shit.
No, not next week, but it'll be the next thing out. Oh, Boss Xander. I'll
Asking
play any
Zeke
chess.
questions.
Yeah, next game we'll make a whole new room.
Yeah, we'll do a refresh server and
It's gonna be
battle for
quick.
slots.
Throw out the trash and then
Oh,
then people enjoy it.
rude.
I did like the thing last time how we gave away hats and stuff, but it's yeah, it's a bit like maybe on a new map or something we can do, or a different challenge, because it's always the same people who win.
Yeah, we have to figure out some other way.
Now, other people also like to get hats and things, but they don't play like their life depends on it. But
Like some people. Whoa! Really high jump.
said it was super jump.
I thought it was just normal jump. Still managed
God,
to
I
get it,
can't
which is
do
good.
It really feels like you're gonna bounce back off of that thing a bit further, but you don't.
The golden duck is orange.
Yeah, I'm going way too fast.
Why the
Thanks,
ducks orange?
Jojo.
Jojo June F43. I love your game. So funny with friends. Awesome.
Yeah, appreciate it. Is the stream
sure
quality
is.
better today as well? Doesn't do that weird fuzziness that it was doing. I almost forgot to do the.
Oh, a little race. Oh, overtaking people.
Okay,
Dave.
messed that up.
Look at everybody go. Look at all them
Wait, I
trailers.
lost connection. No. Another thing too, I want to make it. Want to see if the new chat helps the networking as well.
200 IQ.
Oh no, I stuffed that up.
The whole
Crap.
one.
I didn't mean to go.
No, you stuffed up
What's
twice.
so weird with this
Who dat?
village?
It's me.
It's me.
It's me, Mario.
Oh,
I highly doubt that.
Change my name.
Oh yeah.
Very optimistic.
Mario, where have you been?
Where have I been?
What? I don't know. What have you been up to?
Playing PUBG. Being ill.
Ew.
I saw you doing
Wow.
that. I saw you playing a lot of PUBG.
Wow.
Dude, I'm getting
Support
good.
that trash? No.
Have you won a
We
game
did
yet?
too for a while.
Mate, I just won a game. I'm awesome. No, I just
Won?
play squads.
I'm awesome.
Mate, I came first twice today and came second twice.
Just so everybody knows, this
today?
is Gizzy that's talking right now.
Oh yeah,
This
well,
is
who's
easy.
hosted
If you
you?
watched any decent, strategies videos on YouTube, he's probably the one who made them.
You probably wouldn't
Oh,
know.
Ghost.
Or Lotus.
Probably Ghost actually. I don't make good guides.
Yeah, you should be playing PUBG.
Yeah,
Yes.
did you hear about that? Did you hear about the
I would-
epic game coming out?
I would actually
Next
play that.
fall.
That'd be so freaking fun. All these pugs just
Little
parachuting
pugs
in,
running around.
and you run around
But
killing
like-
each other.
But
Oh,
make
that
it
sounds
solid as hell,
amazing.
not like that Shoot Cat one where you shoot lasers.
Oh yeah, make just like run perfectly. I don't want to challenge to make this game run.
Have you
perfectly,
have you
but-
heard about the rumors of Project X? It's gonna be
That's
a 400. Apparently gonna be 400 player.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, isn't that like a movie?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Like
it's
every
gonna
other
be the
project that people
Is
make
it
is
a
called
game about
Project
having a
X.
hectic party or what?
I mean, like the assets don't cost that much to buy, so.
We could
Oh,
easily
no,
make
They've
No
got
matter how many
10
people they
million.
put on it, they just buy assets for everything.
Yeah, they've
400
they've got-
players. That's gonna take a while to get
Yeah,
lobbies
well,
going.
no, that's not even. They said they might even do 1,000. I was like, this is gonna be so shit. Like, look at PUBG. PUBG
Yeah.
runs like terrible sometimes. Like, you put
Yeah.
like 20 cars in one place and it's just lagging like hell.
But
like,
you
especially
would
for
never win.
people in wrong time zones. We're like in Australia where there's like 50 people playing, you never get a game on most games. Let alone
Yeah.
waiting for 1,000 to go up.
But you
Yeah.
just the likeliness of you winning would be so low that you would just sort of give up.
No one would find it fun
Pretty
anymore.
messed up.
It'll just be
Yeah.
like playing the 100-person one because you'll never see the 1,000 people anyway. But it's just like playing the 100-person one where you occasionally find people, but you just never win.
Yeah. It would lose the fun novelty fact of it.
Yeah.
Who's making it?
Don't know.
I
I
say,
saw.
if it's the same people who made PUBG, they should probably stop
it's-
and finish
it's
their
not.
game.
Finish their first game.
Yeah, maybe let out an actual update for once.
Yeah, someone disconnect. Disconnect. Someone disconnected. No one disconnect.
Well, someone, someone disconnect.
Someone did disconnect, yeah.
It's so weird, like, no one gets mad at PUBG, but they've done nothing since they released, except for make millions of dollars on esports and shit.
I don't know. The
Oh, they had a
reviews
pretty
show.
good. They had a pretty good event they did. A little their little challenge there, their prize money, and their people
Yeah.
who didn't really play very well.
Yeah.
Their actual-
Everybody getting so mad about the streamer stuff, the stream sniping. The reviews went down so quick.
They just went missing. Large blocks got stolen. I think someone took them.
Yeah,
they
they were
blocked
stolen.
I asked them who did that, and they're like, "Oh, I don't know."
None of us.
We don't
none of us
know.
have literally touched ancient.
I don't even remember it disappearing. It just hasn't been there for ages.
I don't think you're lying to me. Yeah,
I sinisterly stole them.
crying about Fortnite.
It's
Yeah.
a new Easter egg. They're
It's
hiding
because
something.
Fortnite can do a better job.
At least Fortnite made custom objects and they painted them, and it's like looks nice and it runs.
Yeah,
nice.
Fortnite looks good.
They didn't.
It's
Yeah.
good fun.
Didn't buy their
and it
assets.
matches. It actually matches their play style, the way they did it. Like
And the
arcade
battle
feel.
royale thing isn't even the main game.
Yeah, it's just a little thing they
So-
added.
Did PUBG buy their assets?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know how they have like 50 or 100 people working for them? Yeah, they didn't make their asset.
Wait, they
Just
only have 50.
Google new asset packs.
I think it's a lot more now.
They made an MMO. What was it called?
Yeah, they did. They made an MMO before they made PUBG.
Yeah, no, I know that. Because it was quite popular, the MMO, wasn't it?
Yeah, still is, I think.
They have
Yeah,
like
I'll Google it.
$500 million or something now, and they still haven't like put out an update or fixed any of the problems.
Vaulting.
Well,
Ugh,
you guys
where's
you guys can't bloody talk, can
We
you?
don't have
Fucking-
$500
Where's the
million.
level editor? Where's
And
the
we don't
level
have-
editor?
There's
We don't have like
basically-
100 people working for
Oh,
us.
they made Terra.
That's
Terra, that's it, Terra.
There's basically
Yeah.
two of us here, Gizzy, alright?
Devilian.
Mike's still learning how to do anything. So,
So are you.
exactly, these guys made an MMO.
They have millions of dollars and people who know what they're doing.
And professionals.
Well-
we don't have any
No,
professionals.
I think they screwed up by doing what the publisher told them to do.
They have professional asset Googlers who can find this stuff.
They have an account on the Unreal Asset Store.
We don't have one of them.
They tend to shoot themselves in the foot every week with a new thing that they decide to release.
I'm just waiting for the
Oh
new
my god,
cars.
I'm so bad at this.
They're adding new cards.
Yeah, I didn't need
They find
cars.
a better asset pack.
Fucking hell, Dino,
New
this is
cars?
depressing watching you watch.
Why don't they make the ones I got now work?
I know, right? They're
I
making
love
new
watching-
cars,
I love
new
watching the
map.
bike ones.
Yeah.
Dude, the bike is hilarious.
The bike kills you.
So bad.
The,
Do you remember when,
the
when they first
three-seater
released
is
it?
just a death machine. It's just
Yeah.
When they first released it, we went and played, and holy crap, we died so many times on this bike.
I was driving and my guy's feet came to the bottom of the car and I died.
Oh,
I
do you know
remember
what? I keep
Midda's
doing
like, I'm
the-
gonna run this guy over, and he does a flip and lands on his head, just dies instantly.
the,
He was
the
nowhere near.
bikes, the bikes are so sort of like they can just ramp up anything like so
Yeah.
quickly.
It's fun though.
Like literally, I ramp up. I lose my bike like every fucking game because I just ramp up like a little thing and it just stays up straight and then you can't move it. Ridiculous. It's not really fun, but I would only play it in squads. It's
I gotta admit, we were really
Yeah.
good at that game.
We got chickens.
sure you
we
would.
got first place a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got first place or second or third a lot.
We're not even
not-
joking, Gizzy. We
It
actually
was
did.
so easy. Like that game is so easy.
It's not exactly a hard game, yeah. I mean,
Especially
if I can win it, if
Yeah,
I
see,
can win
see
it,
if you can win it.
to be fair, I did do an amazing clutch. One on like I got like
Yeah, the turbo
6 out of the 9
changed.
kills. That's awesome. 6
So
out of the last 9 kills. It was amazing.
I think the most kills I've ever gotten was 8. Our friend got what, 12 or 13 in a game?
Yeah,
One
I
of
think
my
so.
Just
friends- yeah, I
after
think-
I got that 8, and I was like boasting.
Oh, do you remember when? Do you remember Fam was sitting there on this hill and he just like shot like 18 people in
Oh,
like the
yeah.
last few minutes of the game? It was crazy.
And my first game I ever played of it, I was walking around and I saw somebody out in the middle of nowhere, like really far away, and I had this rifle that had no scope, nothing. And I just aimed in the sky and shot, and I got the kill from ages away.
When it first came out, it was good and it was exciting to play and stuff. And then I think they just
Well,
lost their way with all the money.
Everyone just plays it way too much. Like
Yeah.
I look at some people and they've got like 500, like even like 300 or more hours, and it's like, what are you doing?
Well,
I've
how
got,
many
like,
hours you got now, game?
I think, and well, yeah, exactly. I've got experience. But in fact, I just passed over the 700 mark.
I think
I've
they
got
were-
just under 100 hours on PUBG because it's still, people play it way too much, and it's just like, well, it gets boring. Like, put it this way, I've got bored of your game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you will.
Exactly.
Everyone gets
Just
bored of
normal,
everything.
like-
You can't just...
So
It's
that's the
just
point of
why would so just like play more games at once, and then you can just. Like,
See, I think they were
Ease
doing
it
well
in.
when it first came out, but I think then from the success and all the multi-million-dollar freaking companies who
Yeah.
wanted a piece of them distracted them so much that now they've just lost their way.
it was. I think it's a publisher thing.
Yeah, now it's just all the publishers
Aren't they
and the
self-published?
money.
That's why they call themselves an indie?
Well, they're not anymore, I don't think.
is that
I
what
think
an indie is? Is that what an
They're
indie is?
invested.
Yeah.
It's like
Should
It-
be.
they got
Indie-
investments from.
An indie
Big
is
I thought
independent-
indie was like for like quite small companies.
No, independent publisher.
Like, you can have like 100 people working for you. It's still be called an indie game.
Yeah.
It's hard.
Mate.
Which is extremely hard for little tiny indie companies to get anything.
I'm just
Yeah,
I'm
which
just
means-
saying me. I know a guy that's got like 1,400. So yeah.
So like, it's kind of sad though for like actual indie developers, because there's indie developers who are basically AAA titles who are taking over the market.
PUBG. PUBG is where it's at. Could make a game called PUBG and it's just like a gangster pug.
PUBG.
The original.
Grand Theft
PUBG.
Pug.
The OG. Grand Theft Pug.
Oh my god, it keeps on a little bounce.
Have you fixed
PUBG.
whole
I haven't fixed anything.
15?
On what? This one?
Just get a puck and just hit places. Honestly, around the hole, it's dreadful.
PUBG. Oh god.
Oh,
It's a play
Pug
on
Z.
PUBG. It's
Oh,
a
like
play on
a.
PUBG and PC at the same
Yeah.
time.
That would be amazing. The
Pug
zombie
Z,
pugs.
It's just horrible, and we just keep promising a lot for a lot of years and never deliver.
Zombie pugs would be amazing.
And then we leave it and create a
Oh,
different
it's like,
company.
like their ribs showing and shit.
Yeah. I don't think I would want to kill one, to be honest. Let them maul me every time.
Yeah, little buddy, I'll put you out of your misery.
Oh, they're so cute.
I can't do it!
They just lick you to death.
What have I done?
I'll
They
take
just
$2 every
just
sale.
suffocate you by like getting like 50 on top of you, just licking you. Just suffocate.
Have those like really bad ragdoll physics for the tongue, so it just like flies everywhere.
Like flicking everywhere.
Yeah, this hole. Yeah, the one you were just on.
Those are a problem with pucks.
Yeah, like just around the hole, or even normal balls. You just there seems to be loads of like weird invisible walls.
That's the
Also,
entire
you've
game.
forgotten the wall on like if you jump directly at the hole, you've forgotten the wall there.
Well, it's
think-
actually there. I don't know why it does that.
It's the
Well-
coloring.
Well, it's not
Why
there.
is it doing it? It's really weird.
we lose 100% profits just because the game's sold for $1, but you take $2 every sale.
Plus, you need to give like percentage to Steam and everything.
Yeah,
That doesn't come out of his pocket.
80%.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
I messed this up so bad. Everyone look away.
One look
Just go
away.
to
Hey, yeah, my dollar.
3.5 wheel. 3.5. Just
I stepped
Watching
on a
you is
rock
like-
yesterday when I was running around the
How do you
backyard.
remember that?
how do I remember the power?
We went outside yesterday. It didn't end well.
I was running around, I stepped on a rock, and now I bruised my foot.
Why were you running around?
Left for safety as a computer chair ended badly.
I don't have much time to go outside, so I use that time to run around. Just because you're an adult doesn't mean you can't run around.
It's just like, oh, it's time to go for a run.
The
Run
neighbors are
around
like,
back
oh,
up.
that idiot's back out there running around the yard.
That special kid got out again.
Just run around like a spastic.
You can't use the word special.
I am special.
What? Yeah, you can use the word special.
Special doesn't necessarily mean someone who is disabled.
Yeah, it can be a gifted
I've
person.
I've met some disabled people and they're not special to me.
Yeah, there's too many.
Even
of them.
worse.
Special.
They're just normal people. You guys are so rude.
Just me. I just went to the gaming society today. Special people are not normal people. They are weird as fuck. Honestly, like I think
Jesus
I'm
Christ.
weird. I think I'm weird. And then there's like some people there are like you just
Like they
Well,
have
what
mental
the fuck?
disabilities or something?
yeah like
Yeah,
worse
it's
than
almost
me.
like they have mental disabilities or something.
They've it's worse than me. I'm like on the
Making
border. I
fun
think
of them.
I shouldn't be any worse. I shouldn't be. No one should be any worse than me because then they're just dreadful. Like, I'm the border.
Confirmed Gizzy is
The border.
Special.
disabled list.
I am disabled, actually. Thank you very much, but not disabled.
How are you disabled?
Not like that. Disabled. I'm mentally disabled.
That explains a lot.
What do you mean last map salties?
Last map. Anyway.
Oh yeah, can you
let's-
put
let's-
We
the
have a
map,
pirate map coming soon, salties.
let's
can you
not,
put the new map
boys
in the
disabled?
We'll just
what?
throw it in for you, Gizzy.
can you put the new map in private closed beta?
There is no private closed beta, Gizzy.
Aw,
Oh yeah,
Sander,
shit.
thanks for
Well,
coming, man.
actually, there isn't because you never fucking put anything into it. You use it like once,
Sorry,
and then
Marcus.
and then you're like, fucking never
Because
use
thanks-
it again.
Thanks for coming, Boss Sander.
Because the
And what happened
release
last
stuff
time? You
was just it was
You've-
past the due date when we needed it to be out, so we couldn't really put it in for testing. So we just sort of crossed our fingers and hoped it worked. So we just
and it didn't, and it didn't.
it did work. It's fine.
It did
The
not.
Halloween stuff's perfect.
Oh, the Halloween stuff fine, but
Yeah.
no, Ancient you didn't put in.
Yeah.
And there was so many problems with
I thought
Ancient.
we did put ancient in there.
No.
Bro, what is wrong with this hole now? I can't get past the thing. Every
There's still
freaking time.
problems with ancient. No, we will do
Good
it this
scrub.
time. It's just the other
What's
stuff.
going on?
Oh, wow, how close was that?
Better do it this time.
Gizzy, have you seen the whole 18?
Yeah, the world. I tuned in whilst I was playing PUBG, or whilst I was just waiting.
Oh. See, that game's so
and-
easy. You can just do it.
Oh, by the way, I won that game. It was the last game, and I won it. Obviously, just got to mention
Obviously.
that again.
Thanks
Obviously.
to our indirect code.
However, I have to admit, it was on Asian server, so it's not exactly hard.
I remember accidentally joining an Asian server and I sat there punching some other guy for like 10 minutes straight when I landed. It was the longest fist fight ever.
What is it
I
called?
had to turn my mic stuff off because everybody starts yelling, China #1, China #1.
Yeah, the final hole looked alright. It's just the water. I agree with one of you, as even Maz or Dom said that the water reset really quickly, and I agree.
Yeah, it does.
It reset quite quickly.
We need that bounce time.
Yeah, I think we threw those bounds in just really quickly last night, I think.
You already have a golf reference in Rick and Morty with Mr. Meeseeks and Jerry.
Look at all the devs on the bottom. How did Lotus?
Yeah.
Look how good we did.
Highest score.
Loads
20?
places going way too much.
Jesus.
He
does.
way too much.
Way too much.
The top three there play it way too much.
Yeah.
Steppen, I played the game for
Not
like
enough.
I played the game for like 3 hours on the weekend or something like that.
Okay, we're
and these
starting,
kids play like.
Alright, new
fucking-
game, you guys. Get ready.
Okay, playing PUBG. No, just kidding.
Get ready to race. We're not playing PUBG.
Yeah, let's go play PUBG. You guys can just stand there and let us kill you so we can get another chicken dinner.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Everybody go join.
And then we'll
So I
ban
just-
everybody for stream sniping.
Yeah.
It's called Dev, and the password's Dev.
I've invit.
You can.
I've always wanted to actually stream actual playing games, but I feel like we can't because we have a game.
I feel like no one would watch us because they come here for the golf.
Yeah, I guess that's true. I feel like some people would like to watch us playing
And
games,
stay
but it's
here
like
for
off hours.
Okay, I'll call it PUBG from now on. Probably get yelled at, but
But then we can like talk about other games as well. What we like and don't like.
room name is Dev, password is Dev.
Very original.
Yeah, but you guys are never here on the weekend to play games.
I am.
If you don't count, is
Yeah. Okay. Look, I feel like a loser. I just look at what I put in dead chat. I found that so interesting. I found that really too interesting.
I'll check later.
No,
9
check it
friends,
out.
9 hours in PUBG. 9
Alright,
problems
PUBG,
in
yeah.
Windows.
we're doing Forest Classic.
Yeah, see?
Pure
Classic.
Forest.
Hey, look, I'm on top of the friends list. What?
Yeah. It's because you're my favorite.
99 friends.
Yeah? How many do you have?
I was doing Cole filled up too quick.
How many do you have? Oh, you have 57? Fucking hell.
I have 57 friends.
How many does Dom have? Dom seems like he has a lot. He does. 164.
164.
How?
Friends.
Look, I bet your DW has like 10. Oh, he's 20 years old.
AJ Moonpie, thank you for the host.
How much does he have?
112. Oh, but
Shit.
we all know Paul's gonna have loads. How much does
The
Mike?
hat.
I think Fam has them because he
Mike
plays
is 30.
Rocket League.
Yeah, he plays Rocket League and shit.
How much
And then
do I
Paul,
have?
Paul, Will, how many did he? 57. Mike has 30, and
I don't have many friends.
and Paul has 471.
Actually, holy crap.
He has 471 because he's going for the
A lot of
levels.
12-year-olds.
He's level 100.
Do you have any dogs? Currently I have my girlfriend's dog over here at the moment.
Currently.
I thought you were about to say you just currently have your girlfriend.
Wow, rude.
Wow.
I was wearing Jehovah's hat.
That's why I hurt my foot, because I was running around with the dog.
Do you know what? I feel like I should delete some.
And then we
I
have
feel
a
like I should
cat,
delete
and
some
then
of
I
my
have
friends.
tarantulas, I have Boyd's forest dragons, I have frogs, I have geckos,
I never play with this person.
centipedes,
No, it's
scorpions, ants.
I don't have 99 friends anymore.
Did you just?
You just removed me, probably.
Remove someone.
I didn't remove.
Removes his entire friends list.
I'm
Oh,
removing
no,
the people that
bounce.
I don't play with anymore.
Cancerous.
It's not called
So
bounce, it's called jump.
Cancerous.
I tried to jump off the edge and it ruined everything.
I'm just doing what everybody else does.
Won him with one stroke.
It didn't work for me.
Just a shame.
Hey Lotus, how'd you
What's
do
an
that?
ant? He's a weirdo. Kel?
Yeah, they got a cool little ant house thing.
It's fallen.
Like a proper ant with an outworld, and they got like a little building on the side.
Well, we recreated it, but these people just.
Yeah, he's a weirdo.
Yeah, we did restart a new game, but everybody's just too speedy. They're too quick at
Too
this.
speedy McSpeed stuff.
Too many busts.
Jehovah!
Speedy McSpeedy.
I told Jehovah about my really disturbing passing out shitting story the other day.
Yeah, on our company Twitter account.
Yeah.
I don't know
Where
why
you
did that.
are?
That's weird.
I was on medication for my throat or whatever, because I had my my tonsils cut out, so I was on meds and it was making me really constipated, so I was trying to shit.
Yeah.
And I was shitting so hard that I actually passed out and I ripped like the towel rack thing on the wall.
Oh, good rebound.
And then I fell like down the side of the toilet.
On a company account,
And
mind
he
you.
posted it on our Twitter account.
Yeah.
Posted
The one for our game.
Hey, people like it when there's personal stuff.
Wait,
That
you have
personal?
private Twitter accounts?
I thought you said you're shooting
Oh,
before, and I was
It's
like,
pretty funny.
Our only public, our only Twitter account, which is our company one.
Hey man, I've got no shame.
posted his shitting story on our company.
If I get everything out now, nobody can use anything against me.
Or just
I
use
was
it
going
all.
to say, you didn't seem like the person to have a Twitter account.
You're gonna have like
Nah.
Blacklight Interactive developer has a real
I
shitty
have to worry
story
about rabies in Australia.
Isn't rabies just America and
We have rabies in Australia.
I
it's
thought we
not,
did
it's
have
not
rabies.
as bad as other places.
That's bad.
It's not as bad though, no.
We can't have rabbits in Queensland.
We have wild hares in Queensland, which are a pest.
Can't have rabbits. Can't have ferrets.
Can't have
Can't have,
foxes.
can't have foxes.
You used to only be able to have foxes in New South Wales. I really wanted a fox, but now they're stopping that as well.
Oh yeah, foxes are cool. I want.
We can have dingoes now.
Hole in one.
Yeah, you can have Australian dingoes because apparently they're getting endangered.
We can't have anything else. Like we can't have anything that's not native to Australia. So we can't have any cool colored tarantulas or anything.
Oh, is that cane toad still in the freezer?
Yeah.
Quick question. When did you join something called the Maru Minions?
Oh, that was Will.
Yeah.
That was
It's
That
a,
wasn't-
it's a stream team.
That wasn't anything to do with us. We just joined and we're like, what the fuck is this? Nah,
It's a
Is that-
group
is
of
that-
people who do art and
they're
creative
cool
stuff.
people. They're
Creative
they do-
streamers.
It's a creative streaming stuff. It's pretty
That's
cool.
Have you got any subscribers yet?
You got 4, I think.
You
Yeah,
got
four
four
subscribers.
subscribers.
And I think
Yes, what a thing.
and I think two of them are me and Mike.
Oh no, yeah.
Spar,
There's six.
Spar, you fucker.
I think there's 6 then.
There's 7
Yes,
actually.
Spotted did it.
7.
Because I also subscribed.
Wait, you're paying money.
We wanted
you're
the
paying-
emotes. That's the only reason we did this, was for the emotes.
We didn't know how to get them for free.
And then we can go on other people's streams who are streaming our game and then do hole-in-ones when people get hole-in-ones. They'll be like, how did you get that emote?
And all you want is the wait. You've got the most complicated hole-in-one thing as well. Black late.
We have to because we're only an affiliate.
Yeah.
We can't
We're
customize
not a
it.
partner. We're just an affiliate, so we can't actually write what it is.
Yeah, so we can't choose what it is.
We got our first bits the other day. Some like Russian chick or something was like posting like everything.
Yeah.
Every single comment had like bits attached to it.
Yeah, they're like
It
free
just
bits.
kept popping up,
We appreciate the bits though.
and then she donated 100 bits.
I should just like put up 200 bits and be like, hey.
Isn't a little thing down the bottom as well? Who's got the bits?
I don't know.
Yeah, you do. Bielko. Bielko?
Yeah, that was up there.
Bielko.
Top
I
tier
wanted
by
to change
Bielka.
them from cheers to golf claps, but you can't do that.
Oh, you can click on the leaderboard. Let's see this.
Yeah.
The leaderboard of one person.
Leaderboard.
Hey, Clay.
Cheering.
How's things? New map is going.
Going.
It's going out the door.
We've played through it twice now. It's just us on the devs on the actual Unity thing. It's playable, but it's got a lot of problems. So,
We'll go through it again after these games.
does anyone ever donate? I don't think we even have a donate button. I don't think we need one.
No, we don't.
Nope.
We don't want donations.
Just buy our game for someone.
But you can. I'll take the donations. In fact, I got a donation the other day.
Gives
I
you
got a donation the
stress
other week.
Donate to get this special needs fund.
Yeah.
Wait, some
For
guy
treatment of
donated me.
disabilities.
Some guy from Australia donated me. Fucking legend.
No,
Australia.
it wasn't me. I would never give
Australia.
you money.
He donated me $40 Australian dollars.
Wow, that's like
Shit.
$100
That's
billion.
like a lot of money.
What? It's like 100 what?
$1 million.
It's actually like $1 US.
That's like
or something.
50, isn't it?
That's it was like 20 something pounds. Oh, legend.
That's all it's
27.
worth.
What do you say? Half amount? What?
Holy crap.
God.
Well, it's like the exchange now for Australia to America is like terrible, but from America to Australia is great.
Poop.
I'm just gonna ride along.
Go! Stop!
Stop screwing up the metal thing.
Go! Stop! Stop!
Oh,
Mixed
God.
signals
Sure.
here.
Make up your mind.
So one British pound is 1.69 Australian dollars.
Oh
Wow.
Really? Damn.
Yeah.
Good ass.
Ripperino. That's probably why my clothes that I bought from the UK were like super expensive.
Probably.
Probably.
And then I was like, oh wait a second, they've got an American site. Maybe I should have bought from there. I'm retarded. But even then, it's probably still bloody expensive.
Dude,
So an
but-
American
but
dollar is
Put it this way: the Australian
Going out the
dollar
door.
in late 2015 or something like that was like 2.2 or something like that. So one British pound was $2.2, and then
Wow.
Brexit happened. But whatever.
Yeah, good.
So the US dollar is $1.30 Australian.
Something like yeah.
So we lose 30 cents
Is anyone from America in
Per
here?
dollar.
every dollar.
tell me what
One
a-
British
what a-
pound is one.
We never have anyone from
52.
Australia.
Can you tell me what a Ford Raptor's worth over there?
A what?
Ford Raptor.
Yeah, and how much is like a standard 250?
If you
Because
go-
over here they cost like $180,000.
If you go buy a new one in America, how much does it cost in US dollars?
I found a 250 that was what, like 45,000 over there, and it was cost 180 here.
Go for America.
180,000.
How much is a Ford Raptor worth over there? A new one.
50,000.
50,000.
F1 2018 F150 Raptor.
Over here it's 170 for a used one.
And then I'm pretty sure you get luxury tax on top of that.
But that's for used. Like a new one would be like 200 grand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I went and spoke to the guy at Performax about the 250s, and he said they buy them heaps cheap, but then it costs tons because of the taxes, and then they make it left-hand drive as well. And he said it's
Yeah,
just,
you
they
gotta
don't-
do that
They
as
don't
well.
even make. He was saying they don't even make that much profit from it.
That's
Unless there's a fact, if there's a factory in the in Australia, then it should cost
It is.
less. But if there's not, then that's the reason why, because they would have to
Yeah.
do.
Well, see, they shut down all of our car like manufacturers, so now everything's
But
import.
even so, like 50 grand for that, which is sort of like one of the performance variants of that car. My car costs more than that here, and mine wasn't even one of the top quality ones.
Yeah, like Dom's car costs like just shy of that, and it's just like it's a
they
standard.
can buy a freaking Raptor.
They could buy our cars for like 10 grand over there, and it costs
40.
us 30, 40.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, I bought a 2017 BRZ.
With a bunch of
Cost me
extras on
50.
it. Didn't need. I'd rather get the freaking Raptor.
The Raptor does look quite cool, to be honest.
I mean, I love my car, but Raptor would be pretty sick.
Do you know?
Yeah, I've
I would
always
love
wanted like a Silverado or a
to
250
level
or
it.
something.
Lower it. Sorry, Gizzy's gonna cost you 180
Yeah,
grand.
it costs you more over there, Gizzy.
It's the 55k for a Ford
Actually, no.
F-150.
Surely it would cost cheaper over here.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
I went and
Sad.
looked at a standard Ford F-150 here, and it was 182,000.
Insane. That's just robbery.
It's like, how much do you guys pay for a bottle of water over there?
What? A 2-litre bottle is
Like a
90 pence.
Who's
2-litre bottle here is like $5.
Oh
Your
well,
car
no, it's weird because it's like the small bottles cost more than the bloody big bottles.
Oh Jesus!
Like I drink Evian, so a
That's
2-litre
the same
bottle
for
in
Cokes and stuff here.
yeah,
It's like
2-litre
an Evian
2-litre
you-
bottle cost 90 pence. If I was to buy a half a litre bottle, it would cost me like one and a bit pounds. It's retarded.
See, here it's like $3.50.
BMW
For a
i8
standard
here in
bottle,
America.
okay.
Sport, what are you talking about?
143.
No, a 2-litre bottle. Sport, it's all I fucking drink. All I drink is Evian.
Oh, God.
It's
What about a McLaren in America? How much is that? What was it? 570.
So yeah, the BMW i8 here is like 210 or something.
Yeah, well, the McLaren here I think is 500 and something thousand. In America, it's like 200 grand.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
$300,000.
But see, what they do here in Australia is if you own one of those vehicles, you also have to pay a luxury car tax, which is even more. Plus, you have to pay luxury car insurance, which is like a ridiculous amount per month.
That's like just to have, because my car's a 2-door. Just because it's 2-door, I pay even more insurance.
Because you're more likely to have an accident.
What?
Because two-door
Yeah,
cars
it's-
are normally sports cars who are more likely to have an accident. Statistically,
They're basically making the broad assumption that it's a sports
Statistically,
car
I see
because
more
2 doors.
Commodores crashed. So
yeah, which is why higher performance cars like a Commodore with a V8 engine in it will also have higher.
288k for McLaren.
Yeah, see over here it's like 500 or 600,000.
Yeah, it was like 5 something.
Hey, that's Chris.
Basically, double whatever it is how much it costs us.
I was
or more.
looking at it. I was looking at an Audi the other day, and they were talking about luxury car taxes here in Australia, and I think it was 200,000. Like you pay 200 grand for the car, then you pay $80,000 on top of that just to the government, just because it's an expensive car. So
And then you pay like several $1,000s a month just to have frickin'
Yeah.
insurance because it's luxury car
So
insurance.
they
it
do it
costs
because
heaps.
they say, oh, well, you got a lot of money, right? So it means you can pay more in tax. But really, if you're a normal everyday dude and you save for 20 years to buy your dream car, you don't have that money to throw around like they think you do. It's just because you saved all the money up to buy your
Yeah,
car.
it's like pensioners. They're like, oh, I'm gonna go buy my nice car that I've always wanted now that I'm retiring, and then they really can't because you can't afford to actually pay for it.
Yeah, so it's not really fair. It should go based on what your income is annually.
Yeah. So really, it doesn't
what?
matter.
How
You
much
never
their
own-
taxes?
You never own.
No, luxury car tax is only there because you've got so much money that you can buy
Luxury
luxury
car
cars.
tax is stupid.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Just like don't do luxury car tax. Do like tax per like what most people do nowadays is tax per like their miles per gallon and shit like that.
Health insurance, fuck.
Yeah. Actually.
Mine's a lot.
Depends
Mine's
what
Mine's,
you
co-
do,
mine's
'cause
currently free.
But see, our health insurance is really good in
You got
comparison
private
to a lot of
though
other
as well.
countries.
That's why ours is more expensive.
We
Yeah.
also have private. I think it's like 100 and something a month, isn't
I
it?
think mine's 180 a month.
Yeah, I think mine was gonna be
But
at
we
107.
also have, public health.
We have the high end one too, though.
Yeah, so you can come to Australia and then not pay for anything, but you got to go through the public system.
Well, you still gotta
But see,
pay
in
for
Australia, our healthcare is
You
very,
do,
very
but-
good.
But you're not, you don't have to pay 100 grand for.
Like to get my
Super
wisdom
good.
teeth out. To get my wisdom teeth out, I think they covered $1,000 of it.
See, Obama actually was doing a very good job with his healthcare.
Was
A lot of people
he?
didn't like it though for some reason.
Was he?
Well,
He
Trump-
wasn't
Well,
really.
the main
This just in,
Trump's
he's
doing
racist.
worse. Trump's doing a lot worse. But the idea of it is like that America needed.
Have you
but no
seen
one
Trump? I
wanted.
don't think he cares about health at all.
Dude, the fucking
Virtual
healthcare
medical-
system, in,
Wait.
the healthcare
We could
system
be
in
outside.
Britain is just broken as well.
We could be outside actually playing mini golf, but nah.
We need
Yeah.
this health insurance stuff because we're gonna have heart problems. and
Okay,
shit.
month for a family. Yeah, it gets pretty bad.
Sporty. It's literally just a Tesco near me. Sainsbury's near me.
Oh no.
Tesco.
There is a Tesco near me.
They
Still
don't cover
90p.
anything. Trump sucks.
No.
Mate, don't worry. Fail for me. Yeah, in America they've got Trump, but in England I've got fucking Theresa May and fucking Jeremy Corbyn.
Yeah, she's
And Boris Johnson. It's the shit show of fucking shit shows.
We're not doing any better over
We
here.
got freaking.
No one
Malcolm
is.
Turnbull.
The only good one is
Yeah.
Germany, and they've become racist again.
Malcolm Turnbull.
They become racist again.
No, not again.
Ah, no.
They're at it again.
Alright, we're gonna reload this one.
Everyone's fucked right now.
Everyone who wants to play, you need to get ready to.
Hey, look, I'm doing better this
I
time.
think with America, there's a lot of private, like a lot of hospitals are all privately owned and they're all their own standards and shit. So it's complicated.
Trump 2020 homies.
No.
Yeah, but where's
The
Trump,
pirate.
eh? Where's Trump?
Okay.
That's like our flights. I think it's cost me $2,000 to go to Perth with my girlfriend.
That costs us $5,000 to go.
Fucking how many times do you have to mention that you have a girlfriend?
It's insecure, okay?
Yeah,
Password
how much-
is Dom has a girl. No, it's not that.
Yeah, PAX is costing us $5,000 just to go to Melbourne.
Yeah, don't go to
Which is like
go
just how.
go to the big trains.
Password is Dev again.
Yeah, Dom 2020.
Alright, you guys accept my invite.
We should get exclusive stream.
Let's
With,
make golf great again.
we'll make history and get Donald Trump on our stream.
With the small
Oh, God.
introductory fee of $100 for Steam Greenlight.
Exclusive Trump stream.
Yep. Small loan of $100. Bottles up from
Do you
shop.
want those like exclusive rivalry streams and have like Kim and Trump
Yeah, can we
play
put-
mini
can we
golf?
put jump? Can we put jump on?
I think we can put jump on.
Yeah, playing without jump is just it's so frustrating.
What if we do dunk?
Dunk is a good one.
Alright, we'll
Do
do we'll
that.
do dunk for this one here, then we'll go back and show everybody what we've done.
Don't ruin your streams.
Don't
Kanye for president?
look
Who was that? That would be
Aiden
dreadful.
Smith
Who is
for
it?
president.
Isn't The Rock running? Who's
Yeah, The
running
Rock's
next?
running for president as well.
I saw a video of Post Malone and Jaden Smith was on the stage, and everybody was like, "Why does Jaden Smith look like a homeless man?" Or like one of the kids from District 9. He was
yeah.
wearing just like was like
That's
ragged
a
clothes.
good movie. I
You
did
say
like that.
basketball.
It is, yeah.
I like that movie.
Basketball with your friends. Golf/basketball with friends.
That's because it's
Bring
Phil
us in
Clay.
where?
Game, Clay.
Elon Musk should probably run for president. He seems to be doing pretty well.
He's got.
He's gonna have his
Too
own
busy,
bloody.
though. He's gonna be the president of Mars or something instead.
Yeah.
He's gonna just rule Mars.
I thought everyone's like, wait, don't let me
Doing a
in.
pretty good job though.
The game is full.
Rip Cole.
Again.
I think the stream's like really delayed, so it looks like there's not as many people in.
Yeah, so I think we'll wait. Gizzy for president 2020.
That Scorpio
Oh,
jumps around.
Fuck
It's
that shit.
hilarious. Look at it.
I'm stuck behind the scoreboard.
Mate, I would do it better than everyone at the
I'm
moment.
taking L on this one.
A what?
An L.
L.
He's just like.
Will
What
and Dom and Mike would just like delay everything as always.
Yeah,
Be
we'll be
like,
like,
oh yeah, we'll bring in something in
Civilians
September.
Predator.
and then fucking bring it out in like May the next year.
we'll upgrade the roads to make it more efficient by 2033.
Yeah, the Earth to Earth rocket transport thing was cool.
Yeah, don't worry guys, we're just in early access.
Alexa's
SpaceX.
government.
SpaceX is doing
Yeah.
some incredible work.
Expect problem. Expect bugs in the government.
Sam would be a bad president. We'd all be dead.
Wow.
Who the fuck is that guy?
I don't know, but I like it.
I'll have you know, my political agendas are fine. Actually, they were fine until I joined the fucking Conservative Party.
Just like Jeremy, stop being racist.
Just like no, it's not Merkel. Merkel's a good. I like Merkel.
Whisper
But-
the password. I love how everyone's like chilling underneath it. Looks so cool.
It's so cool with all the hats and stuff.
You know, everyone's got their custom little hats. And
Oh yeah, Will, can I get the one with the eye and the hat on? Cheers, Ray.
I'm really happy with the way the hat's turned out.
Pugs for president. Yes.
Can you imagine if a dog made all the decisions? There's just 2 buttons or 2 dog food bowls, and that's how decisions were made.
Yeah, just randomly picks one.
Whichever one he ate out of first.
Starting to sound a lot like the octopus who predicted Germany to win the World Cup or something.
Yeah.
Was the prediction right?
I don't know if they got it right or wrong in it. I can't remember
I
if
think
they
it was right.
predicted
They do this all the time. Like here, they had like a galah or something. It, like
the
yeah,
galah.
the win-
What's the
They
galah?
have it all about
It's a
something.
bird.
It's a bird.
Oh,
Australian
I thought you were just being retarded and not being able to say gala.
Yeah, new
or
hat
something.
trend.
What the hell is that?
Galah.
What?
Hat trade simulator. Sure is.
Well,
Get on the bandwagon.
I think Wheel and Dom and Mike should put their assets up for sale. That's a really good idea. Make
Yeah.
bang.
I don't know. I wouldn't want to make other people's games good.
Oh, no,
That'll
God.
be better than yours.
We won't. Wouldn't anyway.
I wouldn't vote for Dom. Imagine the poor person coming in after him having to
Spiders
deal
for
with
all.
Yeah,
all
you
the
know how
spiders.
Trump always uses his Twitter account to write stupid crap? Dom would just be
Mike just-
posting pictures of spiders. That's all his
Talking
presidency
about
would
his
be.
shit stories, literally.
Yeah, it's called using fear. Fear-mongering the masses. So I scare them with spiders, and then they do as I tell them.
Re-elect
See,
me.
that's starting to sound very communist.
Dynamo, you got hit in the head at school.
Hey, Dynamo, how'd you do that? Like, how'd you do that? How'd that happen?
Who did it? We'll find him. Or her.
Or they.
Just hit himself in the head.
2017.
Maybe
2017.
maybe he
Or the
did it
Apache
himself.
helicopter.
I got attacked by Apache helicopters. Miss. What?
Will for president. Vote
Oh,
Will.
dude.
I'm surprised, like Jake Paul
Go to
didn't
bed,
do
dang
a
it.
video where he's like, "I'm gonna be president."
He probably will.
He was on
Probably
Jimmy
will,
Kimmel
yeah.
or something the other day.
It's not
Well,
because
that-
his numbers like halved, didn't they?
Got 10
He's
spiders.
still
They
getting
come
mad.
back
He's
up.
still getting like 3 million a view.
They come back up like a week later though, for some reason. For them 12-year-olds.
Yeah, I can't stand.
I
Who the
watched.
fuck is that person?
Anyone but Sam.
He
Who the
knows
fuck
you
are
well.
Pencil case. He hit me so he aimed for my waist and I ducked.
Oh,
and
I
hit me
did that
in
with
the
someone.
head.
Wait.
Okay, do you know what? We can just disregard
You
this
sent
person.
home for that? What?
In Australia,
Yeah.
we just fight each other and just go, stop it. And that's
I had this random outburst of anger one day, and I threw my friend into a wall and punched him, and then no one cared.
Yeah.
Really?
When I was in school,
The
people used to get
teachers
in
were
fights.
there too.
The teachers would either just watch, or they would just like break it up and be like, stop doing that now.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
it's like, go to class.
Well,
the
but-
punishment was just actually going to
Because
class.
it was a head injury.
Hus-
Yeah.
Husky, your opinion doesn't matter because the last game you played on Twitch is Roblox.
What's wrong with Roblox?
Roblox
Something gets
is a
through.
very good game. Okay. I have no idea.
It's next gen.
Yeah, it's standard schools nowadays just send away if you're head
Oh, I
injury.
screwed up.
Yeah, we gotta pack up our didgeridoos and boomerangs and head home.
Because it was a head injury? You got hit with a pencil case, it's not like a
get a,
hammer.
get a
No, school. My brother in like the first week of school or something like that in the boarding school, he basically like was messing about with one of the people in the year below him, and hit his like the kid hit his head or something like that, and nearly like the guy was like phoning his mum and shit like that, and it's just like why? They've had a play fight and they fucking
I passed
With
out.
one-
in Australia, whenever the only people that ever get in trouble are the ones who were getting attacked. It's really weird.
yeah.
Like the kid who got hit would be the one who gets in trouble for some reason.
Oh.
Used to happen so much at school.
I always got in trouble.
And they'll be like, we shouldn't hit back. I was like, well, they hit me in the head, and that kid will get in trouble.
Well, when I was younger, I had my vaccination
Bullied?
at school and actually passed out from the vaccination thing.
What a bitch.
and then they're just like, oh yeah, whatever. I didn't
Like,
get
give a
sent home or
shit.
anything. I fell over and hit my head against the desk.
And you say I say embarrassing things on Twitter. You just
I didn't
So
take
you
a
passed
shit
out
and
from
rip the
the needle.
towel rack off the wall. I passed out at school when I was a child and hit my head on a desk, and they were just like, oh yeah, just lay down for a bit, and that's all that happened. I didn't get
I
sent
was
home.
waiting in line at the canteen or tuck shop, whatever you want to call
Was
it.
in
And a
Spanish
kid
class?
purposely came up behind me, threw a basketball into the back of my head, and I hit my face on the corner of the concrete, and I split my lip and shit, and no one cared. I had to go to sick bay, and I got sent back to class, and it was still bleeding everywhere.
Hashtag Austrian.
Scar out of my
Because if you don't get bit by a bloody snake, you're fine.
Even then, they probably wouldn't care.
Even then,
Oh,
they're
hold
just
on,
like,
what?
well, you'll be alright. Just
This is
Well, the kid didn't even get in trouble.
This
Just
is
like,
a snake
oh, I was just playing
Snake
with
is
the
dead.
ball, and it accidentally hit him in the back of the head. Whatever.
dude, my school would like flip out.
Don't
They
flip.
always did. They had like there was like 20 people just obviously calling me names and shit like that. Then I hit one person, and I'm the villain.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
Okay, so I've got nothing against people with Down syndrome, but my friend had a Down syndrome brother, and he used to beat the shit out of me with a stick. But I couldn't do anything about it.
Why not?
Because you
Punch
can't
him.
hit it. You can't hit a Down syndrome kid.
Why not? If someone hits me, I'm gonna fucking hit them back.
Yeah,
No,
he actually,
don't
people
get
hit-
no.
See, people hit Gizzy. He's got Down syndrome.
he got in trouble for
No,
hitting a
no one
teacher
hit
as well.
me. And Will, there's pictures of you that look like you got Down syndrome more than me.
Oh my god! Out of nowhere, what?
Wait,
Wow! Whoa, what?
Out of left
Oh
field.
my god! That's
Actually,
not fair. What? Oh my god, Gizzy. I need to recover from that.
Don't provoke the vegetables. Oh Jesus.
Australian
Christ.
schools sound hardcore. They're really not. It's just the way things are. It's weird.
I don't know, it's all about dabbing and fidget spinners now, just like the rest of the world.
Yeah, these days it's just
Uh,
full on cancerous. You just don't want to go anywhere near there.
It's just like Jake Paul videos and fidget spinners.
It's so frustrating.
I know, the fidget spinners
My
keep spinning.
girlfriend's brothers are like 12, and
I
their
used to
friends
play
are all just like
marbles.
running around with fidget spinners talking about Jake Paul and dabbing. It's just every single one of
He,
them.
he came
Yeah.
over here and he's like, "Do you like Jake Paul?" And we're like, "No, he's an idiot." And then he's like, "Why?"
No, and he's just like running around singing Jake Paul's song.
Who's
and
that?
he's like, England is my city and all this
Mike's,
stuff. And it's like,
Mike's
oh.
girlfriend's little brother.
How old
And
is
their
he?
entire school does it.
You can't understand why
Is this
Jake
like
Paul is.
this sounds like a huge bitch fest right now. I don't know what's going on.
Oh, it is. This is our,
What
this
was
is
it?
our coping session of
Yeah.
therapy.
Dom,
we
don't
cope.
spider me. Both me or I'll spider you. What?
He's
So
like
this is like a
Spider-Man,
mix.
except he shoots spiders out of his hand.
I'm not.
Yeah,
I'm,
I just
I'm not
I
gonna
travel
lie.
around at night and I spider
all,
people.
my mind went well dirty
Oh
then
no.
because I
kill me.
thought, oh, he's gonna shoot like spiders' webs, and I was like, oh wait, that could be misconstrued if he's a politician. Just shooting white
Yeah.
silk, that'd be fun.
Don would spend all the America's military budget making like mutant spider soldiers or some shit.
Oh, dude, I would do that if I got the
Apparently,
opportunity.
Like take over the world.
apparently we're voting for the next president of the USA.
Even though I'm not a US citizen.
Yeah, even mine.
Neither was
Don't need
Obama.
it, it's fine.
Honestly, as long as Jeremy Corbyn doesn't get charged of UK, I'm fine. I'm fine.
If you got 4 feet and 4 arms, I think it is a second.
In that program.
They edited a picture of Jake Paul and make it look like he was transgender.
To be fair, I doubt that would be hard with Jake Paul.
Wow.
So really, they didn't change his picture at all.
Mm. Maybe added some eyeliner. He looks like a butch lesbian if he puts eyeliner.
He
on.
does actually. He really does.
My God, just hating on
I
everything.
just hate how fake everything is and it's all clickbait.
Do you know what's gonna happen tomorrow? It would be so funny if it happened. Obviously, it's not gonna happen.
Wait, why?
If just
why-
Jake Paul makes a video going, "Oh my god, developers are fucking mean to me."
I never
I was
changed.
watching this Golf and Friends stream and they full on attacked me.
I never changed my hat to Scorpion. I don't remember when I did that.
We gotta be careful, he'll like dox us or something.
Different to what's
Yeah.
in Unity. I will see. We might not be invited to the Team 10 house.
Oh, no, what a tragedy.
What a shame.
Honestly, that looks like I would be if I went to that house, I'd just be the guy standing or sitting in the corner watching his phone. I just
Someone needs to like,
At the
someone needs
price.
to infiltrate their house and like film,
Infiltrate their house.
or like pretend to be a full-on swag, dabbing, cool 12-year-old kid, and then like film all the bad shit they do.
Mate, try.
Like, get in
I don't
there.
try to be a 12-year-old kid. That's starting to sound really chatty.
Well, I mean, Jake Paul's doing it, so
So
we got
No,
someone
he's-
else.
He's just being an idiot. He's just.
He just never grew past 12.
Well, then again, you're halfway there.
Oh,
Oh, it's funny.
strong
I
word.
can't get it, man.
there we go.
Soon for how good is it that HH won that case ages ago?
Oh my god, that was
Matter of law.
amazing.
Oh yeah.
Matter of law. Oh, dude, I was. I didn't even know who that guy was.
Matter
to
of
be
law.
honest.
Matter.
No,
Yeah, I never heard of that guy
Adpocalypse's content cop on Rice Gum. That was
Oh,
amazing.
that was
Yeah.
I've still,
his
I've
little
still
It's
not-
pretty
freaking
funny.
rap thing. Wait, what's it called when you do a
Distract.
a diss track? And apparently he wrote to Dan Ball and he called it a distract. Like you distract. Yeah. So I want to write a distract. Apparently that's what he wrote to Dan Ball to get the audio sample. Dan Ball.
They did a behind the scenes of making it with a boy in a band.
Yeah. Just they all seem like nice dudes. Yeah, that's right. It was actually a content cop of Jake Paul.
He didn't want to give him credit, so he called it content cop.
Yeah.
Like the things he's done is like why, if people do things like that, they should not be allowed to continue making content.
He's popular.
But
YouTube should have some sort of.
it's
you
always
know,
those sort of people
They
though,
can't regulate everything.
and they have a massive following from little kids. It's like
Yeah, they know that they make money from it, so YouTube wouldn't shut them down anyway, but they should. It's like I was watching, it was like music videos, Sins or whatever, and he did the new Jake Paul's new song, and the whole video has got a bunch of like 12-year-olds in bathing suits in the background dancing around. And he's like swearing and talking about like weird ass shit, and they're all like totally there getting into it.
the little
And
kids
then he's
think
like,
they're
oh,
cool.
they got tattoos up their skirts. It's got like a 12-year-old girl dancing.
Wait, how do you know they've got
Right.
tattoos
It's
on
like,
their skirts?
where are they?
No,
Where are their
the
parents?
The song said that.
Why would their parents let them do this? God damn.
It's the cool thing to do.
But mom, it's Jake Paul.
Anyway,
It's okay if you look up
Mike
my
has
skirt.
some vendetta against
yeah,
Jake Paul.
obviously he's got some issues here.
We'll let you sort them out. Anyway. So we'll finish up this game here and then we'll show you what the new level looks like.
Lotus, you're not coming first for once.
You'll be the biggest YouTuber and then in second Sam.
Second.
I actually wouldn't want that to be a thing. Like
Even would I. Even
Yeah.
would I.
we wouldn't want
That
Sam
would be
to second.
horrible. I still find it weird that people watch me in the first place.
So do I.
Yeah. You know, I don't.
I don't watch
Wait,
it.
you don't find it weird or you don't watch? Because I do both. I don't watch and I find it weird.
Yeah, who's
No, I actually do
third?
watch sometimes.
That's the point. I love how everyone else seems to be hit by the Adpocalypse. But me, he swears in every one of my videos.
Yeah, but Gizzy is rolling.
It's because your video is just about mini golf, Gizzy.
It's just really good.
I don't care all of a sudden.
It's a mini golf video.
It's just,
Nothing bad about that.
it's amazing.
It's like the whole controversy with Casey Neistat and
That's true, supporter.
Oh yeah, that shit was terrible.
The advertisement should be like kids' toys or something. Oh no, I messed that up.
yeah,
Yeah, it's weird.
like was it Jimmy Kimmel? That's what it was.
Yeah, Jimmy Kimmel.
That's the
and-
point.
They should have advertisers for basically everything anyway, so why couldn't they just put things that are related to the same topic?
Yeah, PGA Tour adverts.
Oh man, how popular is FIFA 18 too?
FIFA
What
18
on,
2?
What is
There's a
FIFA?
second one.
What is FIFA 18?
There's like so many ads, and so much
2018.
stuff about it. Like holy crap, why do people even play that much?
What's FIFA 18?
Oh,
you mean
fucking
FIFA?
retard.
Stop the game.
Yeah,
FIFA,
FIFA
18.
18. What did you think, you man?
The hell, what did you
I
think?
thought he was saying
FIFA
FIFA 18. I'm like, what the fuck is a FIFA 18?
Oh wow! Oh my god! Someone's
I don't know. I don't play FIFA. Because it's just a
The
reskinned
colours.
And it was
version
just
of
like one of
FIFA.
the Snapchat story things, and it was like the 10 levels of being a gamer. And then I click into it, and it's like it's all about FIFA 18. It's like 10 things you do in FIFA 18. It's like,
Okay, so obviously people here probably play FIFA, but like, what's the difference depending on? Is it just changing of teams every year, or
I think
what?
they update the teams.
They
Yeah.
update teams. They add some new things. It's
like,
not really
Formula
worth
One.
the 50 fucking quid. However,
Well,
Formula One's
played-
awesome. Formula One changes like massively every year.
And it's racing. It's like a
I
bit
wouldn't
more
say
interactive.
massively, but I think it's a bit more than the teams.
It's
What
a
a
bit more
your fucking
interactive.
game
I don't.
every year.
I can
Hey.
never get into those sports games.
You haven't even made a second one about game, you can't say anything.
Every year.
Well, it'd
Every year
be
golf
it'd be like it'd be like
What was
us
it like a year ago?
releasing this game
We'll
again.
become the new COD, but it'll just be golf.
Well, Call of Duty looks like it's dying at the moment.
It is.
We'll take
Well,
over the
that's like-
market of multiple of the same game.
Golf, it's taking over the market.
Yeah, buying of the market.
Asset flips.
Buying the asset market.
Do you know what? Sometimes you have to buy shit. I mean, look at PUBG. Look at Golf It. They may
Sometimes
buy
you
their
gotta-
they may buy their shit, but they're making the money.
I don't know. I don't know. It's like saying, do you rather PUBG or Fortnite's Battlegrounds?
They
But
don't
then
have
the
to.
fact that he went and tried to attack Fortnite for
I know we
stealing
don't have a
the
Patreon.
idea.
Yeah, their
It's
Patreon's
ridiculous.
the Patreon is if you go to twitch.tv/GizzySlam12 and the
Gizzy.
PayPal link.
Actually, Gizzy sends out nudes to the highest payer.
Yeah, that's not true.
But he does it to the lowest, so it makes people pay
Yeah,
money.
We don't have Patreon, no.
He sends it to everybody, even people that
Yeah,
don't pay.
I learned my business technique from Leon. Just
You walk around handing out business cards.
Flipped it on its head.
Nah, just calling you ugly all the time, mate. So everyone stays away from you, and then you're
Oh
just
my
mine.
god, Reno, everybody.
Perino.
Have you guys
with
like?
me.
Yeah.
As the screen of death happened again.
Does that
How
only
dirty
happen
is
in
your
here?
screen, Gizzy?
Dude, wait, did you see? I posted it in Dev. It happened in Twilight.
Izzy, why is your screen so dirty?
Does that only happen on Dark
What?
Maps?
What do you mean? Why my screen? That wasn't my screen.
Oh, was it yours?
No.
Whose was it?
Whose was it?
I even said after it. I said this is my one, and then the other one was like, oh, and someone else had this
It
one.
was like so dirty.
Oh, look. His went black. Oh,
And it looked like one of those really old TVs, like screens with like the curved screen and everything.
yeah, no. It's because he said he didn't want to take a picture of it because it would have seen his reflection. But now looking at the photo,
Makes it look worse because you can see all the dirt on the
Can't
screen.
you just print screen or F12?
that's what I did. I'm not
Maybe
gonna lie
that's-
though, it looked dope as hell. It looked so cool. If there was no chat, I would have it as my screenshot because it looked pretty cool.
You should make a count of how many things Will has fixed, because when that breaks stuff, I then fix it, so it's got to be higher, right?
Yeah, not very well though, do you? You should. Oh, maybe we should make a like a list of things that Will fixes, but then breaks again. That's probably going to be quite high.
That's the thing of game development. That's what happens, Gizzy. You add something,
You
it's
know,
gonna
the
break
candy
something else.
corn for a second then looked like bullet shells. Too soon.
Oh.
So this time one hand because I'm holding ice pack to the bruise.
Oh my god, I'm getting a rip
Good shot.
Reno'd.
God. Jack Daniels, thanks for hosting.
Jack Daniels. Jack Daniels hosted our stream. Damn.
Thing with that, it's game development, okay? You add something, it's gonna break some other things. That's what happens.
He hosted our
Yeah,
stream with 5
but not the
viewers.
same thing that you just fixed.
Well,
Thanks for
sometimes
the
it
host
does.
for
It
the 5
depends what you're
viewers, man.
changing.
No.
Everyone's like, oh my god, you every single time. Oh, you added more bugs. They didn't legit add more bugs. It's just stuff that happens.
You just got this list that's like, I should add a new bug.
I haven't added enough bugs this time.
Gotta make it seem like it's realistic and the game has bugs and
Well, if
stuff.
you want more content, there is bugs.
Yeah. Do you think I just want to add bugs to the game to make it worse? No.
The best thing about most games is the bugs.
It's not.
Like the fun bugs.
Yeah, see, if you add more bugs, and then in the
If the
future
game
it
was
makes it look
flawless-
like you've done more work because you fixed those then bugs.
If the game was flawless, it wouldn't be as fun.
I'd rather the game just work nice and have no bugs at all. That'd be my ultimate dream, but it isn't, okay?
Oh my god.
I'd rather
You
that
want to
than
counter for how many good ideas Sam has? Be pretty much stuck on
You're going
zero.
into the negatives, I think.
Right.
God. We didn't
Yeah,
do too bad this round. Good old dunk.
All right,
Well, I wonder
so we will show you guys what we showed before, basically.
what were you streaming, Jack Dagnalls?
Jack
Daniel.
Dagnall.
Jack Dagnalls.
His name's like
Jack Dagnalls. He had 5 people in his stream.
He's just
it's more than you
streamer.
half the time.
Hey?
Yeah, why-
No, I know. I'm just curious what he's
What is wrong
streaming.
He's like
His display pic is actually Jack Daniels.
Farm Simulator.
I've
Fuck
played.
yeah.
Oh, we played so much Farming Simulator.
I think I still own the new one.
We actually have played quite a bit of
I
Farm.
think we played a lot of it actually. I like the logging the most though. I kind of get bored of the farming.
It's just because it's a chill game. Sometimes you need a chill game that you can just sit back and chill game on.
Anton Mahesh reckons you gotta play PUBG with your Gizzy.
I know, I saw that.
Gotta play that PUBG.
Didn't realise he was still alive, to be honest.
Just gotta wait for Unity to open. It takes
I just never see him. I
your
was not
forward
dead,
attempts.
I just never see him.
Jack is the
Your
man.
forward attempts to end his life.
Jack is the man.
Oh, man.
Oops.
He's the man with the Daniels.
God, look at that. Fucking 1,001.
Do we just play through it again,
9
or
people and no one showed up.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can do. We want to play through it again.
alright, we'll play through the pirate level as it is now again. And then I don't know if you guys want to see the level editor again or not. So just let us know.
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Gizzy, no one cares about you, alright? No
Jesus
one wants
Christ.
to know your opinion.
Why is every time Gizzy comes in, Mike's just like super savage?
Gizzy doesn't
savage.
say him back. Gizzy's the most savage one here.
Hey.
I don't think I am.
You need
I think
to.
Mike is.
You think you can tell the community what they want?
Large balls again.
They don't know what they want.
Gizzy know what they want.
What's
Gizzy
that
know
from?
all.
Yeah, from a TV show, a movie.
This is why Gizzy needs to be president, because he know what everyone want.
Yeah, new to the spiders. What is going on with the pictures there?
Yeah, that was Will.
They're the HD screenshots from the new map.
Wait, have you still not updated the old screenshots from Twilight?
What?
No, he still hasn't.
These here are just pictures.
Just red pictures to fill the pirate thing.
A zombie walking on top of the golf ball. They're just pictures I had in the thing that I just threw on there to make sure the thing changed.
Placeholders.
Do you know what? A zombie walking on top of a golf ball, like a zombie walking hat, would be pretty cool.
Might be a bit too many polys. It'd have to be like super low.
It would be cool as well.
It'd be like the most advanced hat we have. Full on human.
Or what
walking
about
hat.
crawling zombie?
And it's
They
gonna
wanna
wake
be
up
that
all the
tall.
balls.
A
and stuff
torso?
as well.
Yeah, like you know, like in COD, where when you blow their legs off, they just like.
Oh, crawling along the top.
That hole looks really small. That
Big
first hole.
balls.
Big balls.
Oh.
Crap.
I was like, I thought it looked really.
He's like having a heart
Yeah.
attack.
Oh shit, you're gonna have to Kobe that. Oh god, I'm looking for the strats already. Fuck. Don't worry, I'll just get my legion of people to do
Bottom
it.
section.
Have like a top section and bottom section hat.
Have the feet getting dragged along behind the ball and have him on top of the ball.
I don't know what just happened.
Have a blood trail. Just blood just dripping behind you.
Yeah, we
I
do.
was gonna do that for Halloween, but
Harry leave Ericsson to everyone. I'm number one.
You almost forgot.
Oh my god, can you not just go for... Oh, this is looking horrible to do a guide for.
Oh no, we gotta make sure Gizzy has
Make
an
it job
easy
hard
go.
for you, huh, Gizzy?
All the legs and blood trail. That would be really cool to do.
We wanted to do a body parts one too, remember? Right, body parts coming out as the trail.
Oh shit, what did we name what did we name the fish in the end? I pinned it in one of the channel. Was it Finn?
Easy, I have a
I
strap.
got no idea.
Finn is a good name.
So that,
Oh, no, I
that's
missed
the one I
it.
wasn't. Oh wow,
Nothing
oh,
but
that's
farts.
not bad.
You do 3 and a bit to the right and you jump once and then...
Oh yeah, but there's jump. I mean, look at the classic as well.
Yeah,
Jump's easy to work out.
easy.
I think let's get super jump and see
Ah,
what we
missed
Not
it.
for Mike. It didn't.
Why not
Yeah.
get it this time?
We did
Oh,
want
I
to do
feel
a
like
sky
if-
map.
Oh.
Wow.
Fish sharks.
Fish shark.
There's 2 fish, so one can be called fish sharks.
This one though.
Ugh.
No.
I think this one's doable. This one here might need to be scrapped as well.
And then we got the hentai shit at the end.
Need that rebound to work.
We're just broadening our viewer base by adding hentai at the end.
Yeah.
Gotta make everybody happy.
Yeah.
Happy.
What?
What? What?
She's happy. Happy. What the fuck?
What hentai?
See, Jack Daniels.
He's into it. See, we've already got the viewer base.
But he's not really into hentai because he can't spell it correctly.
Maybe that's a secret.
Or maybe
Maybe that's the
just-
good
yeah,
stuff.
See, Dino knows what
Yeah,
he's
see?
talking
Okay.
about. Dino has got the.
Damn, Dynamo.
Oh my god, that's gonna get spammed. That squid's gonna get spammed so much in like
Yeah, it is
Shrouds,
actually.
Shroud and Summits. Oh my god.
Right there.
Oh fuck! I fucked it up. I fucked it up. Oh wait, no, I didn't.
Find it easier to go left.
So close.
I
Oh my
think
god,
it's checking
Leon.
I was really high.
Well, yeah, that was pretty good. Actually.
We gotta keep on the down low.
You okay, Gizzy? You're not
Yeah.
talking shit about us.
Damn.
Oh fuck.
I don't always talk shit about you.
Yeah,
Well,
debatable.
Yeah, I mean, most of the time.
Sometimes you have your breaks.
I mean,
Oh,
watching you
tree.
play golf is like bad enough, to be honest. But
Goddamn tree.
Yeah, I guess this is sort of a break of. Well,
I hit the tree like
you
4
still want
times.
to play
I don't
golf.
need to tell everyone how like retarded you guys are anymore because they can just watch you.
I already gave him a mental image of what I look like, so.
He doesn't look that retarded. He just
Just a
sure.
smidge.
could be worse. I've got a picture on my Facebook that makes me look like a paedophile. Just got
Why are you
What?
touching kids or something?
what? No, no. I've got
Then why are you a
the
pedophile?
I've got the pedo mustache. Just literally look like that weird uncle.
God, the tentacles.
Little column A, little column B. This you need to go. You need to fix that damn bounce.
Oh no.
Bounciness is way too
Why is
high.
it so bouncy?
And the finish here is just you can't full speed off there. I don't understand.
Oh no. Back in the same dilemma I was earlier.
Yeah.
Stop! Ah.
This is looking horrible.
Yeah, this hole's bad too.
Oh my god, why that launch?
No, not
Yes.
that. I'm more
Look
talking
at his
about.
picture. That, I mean, it makes me look like a
No,
pedophile.
no, I'm not. I'm not even looking at that. I'm looking at trying to work out how I would do a fucking guide. It's gonna be. I feel
Good, the
like
harder we make it, the better.
I feel like I'm just gonna get snowboarded to get on and just sit with him and let him.
Yeah,
do
that's a
it.
You
good
had to
idea.
delete half your Facebook pictures?
Not that your pictures are bad or anything, but
I'm
Hard to
just
get that babysitting job with all those pedophile pictures on your Facebook.
shame on your mustache.
Do you know what I am doing? You know how Facebook does the.
What?
What are you
Oh,
doing?
you know how Facebook does the on this day or something.
I
Like that?
grab my bark.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Fuck
I'm
it.
literally every time that refreshes, all I do is just go through it and just see what I did,
And
and
whether to delete it or not.
yeah, whether it's stupid. Okay, like what the fuck is this?
Whoa.
My orders are not too good, except I can make a pyramid out of the efforts. Oh, that's kind of funny. I don't want to delete that. That's really funny.
What? Are you okay?
Basically, you know how like in class you can get like E is exceptional for effort, G is good, S is
Oh, yeah.
satisfactory,
Oh.
C is concern, and then U is like
got a C.
unsatisfactory. I got 1 E, 2
Yeah,
G's,
Clay, that's
3
the kind of
S's,
one.
and 4 C's.
We're concerned
How-
about getting health.
It's but how? Wait, what did my friend do? My friend got GGS, 6 C's, and a U.
6.
Wow.
Oh. Okay,
You
I'm
know we're
just
making
gonna
fun of
delete-
him on a live stream.
Good old Ben. I'm gonna delete that. Okay, what's this? Radon
going
is one
somewhere.
of the heaviest
College, isn't it? It's going
elements
somewhere.
and also a noble glass. Tammy's like radon. He is huge and he will never get anyone.
Like, oh, you.
Oh,
Yeah,
I can't
laugh.
believe you. That's
Fucking-
amazing. Oh, I'm gonna fucking. Oh,
Yeah, the
oh,
blank one's the cannon hole, Clay.
That's beautiful. I'm saving that. I feel like I need to delete that. If I change that to If I change that to that, perfect.
No. Set up. Stuffed up my whole one strap. Woo.
A sad life, Gizzy.
That's a fucking awesome show. I used to be a good lad.
A good lad.
Used to be a good lad.
Having a little giggle there.
Little gaggle.
Having a gaggle maze.
Gaggle giggle.
Oh, like immediately after I got this as well, so it's not as cool.
I just missed the crab. Fuck.
This is the one you're gonna redoing.
Yeah, this one's getting deleted.
Beep-a-dee-ba-dee-ba-dee-bee.
That's all, folks.
A proper good laddie.
Proper good lad.
Dude, that
I
crab
mean,
looks
you
like
would,
it's
mate.
taking a shit on you.
It is.
We should make it do that. Little.
No, I'm
Can't hit
I'm deleting the
one.
crab and
Oh,
I'm
wow,
deleting the
that's-
whole
that's
thing.
so
Crabs have
weird.
butthole.
What?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they expel waste.
Yeah.
It doesn't. That doesn't answer my question.
And
Well, I mean,
yes,
it has to
they
come
do.
out of somewhere, doesn't it?
Doesn't mean it's a butthole. It could be a little flap or something.
Which would be a butthole.
Which would be in turn probably the crab's butthole.
Yeah.
What are you literally said anything about?
I feel like I'm being attacked here.
Because you're an idiot. Oh shit.
Nobody Google crab buttholes, please.
That's kind of
Just
sad.
troubleshooting my connection issues.
Turns to
Oh,
router
I've got
for
it.
trace RT run.
Gotta get this.
You
We
lies
need to
on
update
you.
your textures. It's not textured yet.
Yeah, it's not textured yet.
That's Dom's poor texture work.
Don't stress too much. Oh god.
Wait, what?
I'm such a terrible-
How did you? What?
Don't question it.
You got detected before you went in. Still can't get this one. I can't time it. No.
So close.
Hashtag with.
Stop hitting me.
4, 5, 6,
Rude.
7, 8, 9, 10.
Sometimes you go far, sometimes you don't. Gizzy. Doesn't get right.
No, no,
I just
no,
got
no, no.
slapped by both of the tentacles.
If I don't make it because the things in the water go down, or I do make it, the tentacles get me.
Oh my god.
Yeah, those
Getting
tentacles
like
look
Oh,
terrible.
it's awesome when they hit you though.
Terrible. Whoa!
They look. Honestly, you're gonna get so much flack from everyone.
Why?
Because of how wrecky they are.
Stupid they look.
They look. What are you talking about? They look awesome.
They look retarded.
They look awesome.
Oh no, I didn't put a wall here. Fuck.
Brutal, Gizzy. Oh, I got one stroke left. Here we go. Going for the fluke.
This
Whoa!
What the fuck?
Got launched.
I'm sorry, but this is.
Oh my god.
Wow. I love how far you get launched by those things.
Here we go.
Are they too fast, Gizzy?
Yes, and they look stupid.
Why?
Is this because you don't know how to make a guide?
You can't
Oh,
make a
no,
guide
look
for
at-
this one. There's just too many tentacles swinging
Bitch, just give me the fucking map and I'll get a guide for you like immediately.
Calm down there, laddie.
around. Yeah,
Laddie.
Chill out. Be easy
Yeah,
to
once you learn where they hit and everything, you should be right.
That's funny.
Thanks, Chloe.
I'll see Clay's eyes. Wait,
Clay's
what
is
are you
brown,
It's
man.
doing
doing
some
that?
tweaking
It
and
looks freaking
everything. It's
awesome.
very early testing.
It looks bad. As in, like, what? Like, as in sexual bad, or just looks bad? Looks cool.
How would you fix it?
How do you set the par? We just play through it a bunch of times and get the like average par and
Yeah, what we think it is.
pop that in there.
And it always
So
ends up
every time I
being
start the
wrong.
game, a resolution is set it back to default. You can try deleting your
Oh my god,
reg
I'm not
edit.
gonna lie. That was... You know how you open that folder? I tried to close it because I just alt tab back in. I was like, I clicked on it. I was like, wait a minute, what?
If you go start
saw
and then
assets.
type in reg edit and open up reg edit, and then in there I think it's like system, and then find Blacklight Interactive, then delete that. Don't delete anything else.
Yeah, just
And-
delete everything.
Then
I
reload
had the
it.
cannon working yesterday, Clay, and then I screwed it up, and now it don't work no more.
See if that'll help. Alrighty. So now what? Very hot in here.
Level editor.
Again?
I didn't see it.
You were here. You said you didn't see it, then I loaded it up, and then I showed
No,
you.
I didn't. No, I saw this. I saw the map.
Oh, so you haven't seen
I saw
level
the
editor?
last hole of the map. No,
He was too busy. Well, he was too busy playing PUBG.
I was too busy winning. I was kind of doing something with my life.
Too busy enjoying his chicken dinner.
I don't really like chicken anymore. Like, you know, like
You don't
Nando's.
like
Okay, so that's why the part's too easy to get. Yeah,
you
it's
know
'cause of
Nando's.
that.
You know Nando's. Do you like Nando's?
I've
Yeah,
never really
Nando's
eaten
are-
much Nando's.
It's
Yeah,
alright.
it's-
I just think it's way overhyped.
Yeah, it is way overhyped. It's
PUBG.
alright.
Can you make the level editor
Please make
big
a hole
screen?
which cannon. Yeah, we already are, Husky. That's what that missing hole missing hole is.
Very demanding. isn't it?
Well, well,
God,
it's,
everyone's so demanding.
it's a logical thing. You've showed off the map. Oh, God, it's like
It's just getting at you, can see.
Yes, mum.
Oh my god.
Wait, do you like pineapple pizza? Hell no, Wheel does.
no, leave that alone. Just
Wheel is disgusting.
Leave that alone.
I love pineapple pizza.
wait. Is someone in your background? Is someone in the background? What just said? Echoing.
What?
What?
Hello, hello.
He sucks.
He sucks.
That's just your mum.
Yes, it's my mum in Australia.
No, it says from the background.
She's here.
You idiot. Saying because he sucks.
Yes,
mum's
because my mum's in university halls. That's
Saying she
interesting.
can't go to university.
Could have sworn she was in
Saying
Cyprus.
she's not smart enough for university. Your own mum.
Wow.
She's a lot smarter than me.
What if your mum is watching?
she wouldn't be at this shit uni.
You laughed like a crazy person. Yeah. Okay.
Husky, what are you trying to say?
Pineapple pizza is great. Pineapple on
You one of those
hamburgers.
disgusting people too?
Pineapple on hamburgers is great as well.
Yuck, pineapple doesn't go in there.
And then pineapple
Makes it
fritter
all watery and
is
shit.
also great. It's
Yeah.
not.
It's so gross.
If you think it's watery,
Yeah,
you
you-
haven't had it properly.
You
Yeah, it
don't
makes
put
it
that sort of
savoury.
thing on a nice, savoury, cheesy pizza.
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 Right.
Pepperoni pizza.
This is my high hole.
Hi ho. Hi ho.
After we go.
Why does that start in orientation? So you know it's which way you spawn facing.
Yeah, he spawned.
Yeah.
It's like you spawn facing that direction.
What he said.
Oh well, that's good. You need to sort out the below the map thing.
What?
You just go flying below the map. Is there a way to?
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah, we just haven't put collision on
it's
it.
almost like we haven't finished the editing, is it?
Finishing it.
And there's bugs in it or something. Wow.
Do you know the best way to
No,
find
Clay,
all the bugs?
it's so when you spawn in, your camera is facing that direction. Otherwise, you're gonna be facing like backwards or at a wall when people build.
I
certain
think it
things.
works, doesn't it? Let's see. Yeah, see, it faces the right direction. Otherwise, it would just be random. And, yeah.
Like it's how you want people to see and which direction you want them to face. So if you had one where it's like just a ramp that goes straight in one direction and you spawn facing the other way, it's just confusing and weird.
Maybe not confusing. Weird. Yes.
I'm so excited for this. So ready to make better courses than golf at poses. I don't really know if I like pineapple pizza. You're just saying that now.
Triggered.
You do.
He just wanted
you can't.
really wanted to.
You can't give it up. Yeah, like now after you said that.
Yeah, you can.
Once you're in for good.
If you like pineapple pizza, unsub to me on YouTube.
Oh, he's never tried it.
If
Oh.
you like pineapple pizza, you wouldn't have subbed to Gizzy in the first place. 'Cause you're smart.
No.
No.
He hasn't tried it apparently.
My high hole? It's my low hole.
Ha ha
I
ha.
think you know how to spell high or low.
Hi ho, hi ho.
And then you have your starts right for different holes.
The pipe that doesn't go to the other side.
I just put it there because this is goes to here. And if you want to try other holes, you can go this here. You can
Where'd Barnabas go? He disappeared.
good old Barnabas.
After asking all those weird questions.
Yeah.
What are you doing with your
Oh,
highlight?
how cute is that little skrill cat thing?
Oh, for top
Yeah,
claps, top golf claps.
it's cute.
Are you gonna be able to add random
See,
shapes
Clay, have a good one.
into
What are you talking
the
What?
Maybe in the future.
custom maps?
What
Yeah, I was
cute-
gonna say. I think just a simple jump would be nice.
Oh my god, that is cute. Adorable.
A simple what?
Jump.
Jump. Like being able to add jump on would be cool.
Oh yeah. Whatever you reckon. Yeah. You will be able to. But yeah, this is pretty much what it is, and you can put all your cool little pieces down. Obviously, we'll keep making more pieces for it. And we'll add terrain editing, so you can raise and lower terrain, and you can paint like dirt and sand and all that on there.
Painting a picture of you.
Who goes into a exit of a hole? Throw in the air.
I just went and looked at the other Maru minions people, and like, our streams don't make any sense.
What?
They're like the Maru minion people. They've all got like art things and like anime drawings and stuff, and there's just us.
Yeah.
That like doesn't make any sense.
they've got like really good art. There's like some really good people in there, and then we're just like making
like-
this like really shitty game. There's people like
Yeah.
Quislings who comes on it too. She's making a game. There's a few game devs on there.
Oh wait, you got John on the radio on here?
Yeah.
John on
What?
the radio. Is John on the radio?
Twitch stream.
Gary plays with Fitch. It's
Is he John on the radio?
that's like a massive.
Yeah,
hell.
his girlfriend made Mario Minions.
So he sort of has to be on it.
Well, he wasn't on it, and then he joined it. Yeah. Anyway, that's how the editor goes. And that other one was the new map. And that's pretty much all I have to show. And we redid the chat as well, so we're going to add censorship and all that.
Like
When
as
the-
an option. Or
Yeah, as an option.
It's just shit.
It'll be on automatically, and then you just need to turn it off.
have you been able to? So, do you have to finish that editor before you try and add it onto Workshop so you can download Workshop maps?
What?
Because you said you had to make it be able to so that people can download from the Workshop.
Yeah.
So have you done that, or do you have to wait until
Oh, it's not
Yeah.
set up yet.
Not set up yet. I've made it so it saves. Like last week, I made
Okay.
it so it saves all the stuff to a what's it called? I've had it in my head before. It saves it to a. Oh god, hang on. Scriptable object. It saves it to a scriptable object, and then it transfers that scriptable object to a JSON file. And then what happens is you can upload the JSON file and then download JSON file when you want to download a game to upload it to Workshop. Then when you download the JSON file, it then converts it back from a JSON file into a scriptable object again. Then the map reads from that scriptable object and puts all the stuff in places where it needs to go. So that's how you'll be able to do
I
that.
mean, you could have just said it in English, so yes, you have.
Basically, it goes into a file.
So
that-
basically, he's done it. Yeah, it's possible.
Yeah.
Just waiting for the level out.
I've
Okay,
got it
no.
so it all writes everything, not everything, but a test, so it writes all the objects to the file to upload. We haven't got the uploading process done yet, and I'm also trying to lower the file sizes. The file sizes aren't that big anyway, but there's a lot of useless information that gets put in there. Like the positions and stuff are huge decimal places long, which they don't need to be. We don't need it to be accurate. So I need to try and work out a way to lower all of that, and then I can test uploading, well, saving it to your local system first and loading it from your local system, and then test it uploading to Workshop and downloading from Workshop.
Oh, Husky's mixing up his story again. He forgot he did try pineapple pizza once. It was pretty good, not great, but not horrible. He's trying to stay neutral by the
Yeah,
looks.
he's trying to be a neutral party in this. You can't do that, man.
You can't.
It's just
do
not gonna work. You
You're
can't
a
hold up
pineapple
forever.
pineapple pizza person, man. That's just who
You
you
hate
are.
pineapple
It's a
pizza.
part of you.
You
now.
know you hate it.
in your
And
blood.
obviously,
It's in
what
your blood.
everyone wants,
You're
what
infected.
everyone wants to know is, are they? What's the ETA on the map, the level editor, etc.
Editor? I don't know.
I don't
I want to
know,
get it
we don't.
done by next month. Have it all completed by next month, but we'll see. A lot of shit can happen. We've still got to get this map out, which I want the map out at least in experimental before we go to PAX. And I should have the new
28th, isn't it?
A week
26th.
or a week and a bit.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
hopefully that's out then. Then we can push an update when we get back from PAX to remove the Halloween stuff. But I don't know what will be in that update. Probably nothing. Probably a few fixes or something. And then that next month I want to try and get the editor at least out in some form, whether it's
I
experimental
would just
or
say
what.
good progress on the editor in November.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
Will we hope?
cool.
We'll
close
see.
beta in November.
I've
yeah,
also
close
got a
beta
little
in
do
November.
everything else that has to do with this edit, this level, and a bunch of other stuff too. So, and I'm also learning how this all works. So, yeah, I've got to learn my way through it, which takes a bit longer than if I was a professional and actually knew how to do this. But I don't. But that's what we've got to deal with. So,
So basically, what you're saying is I should start playing golf.
You do.
At least until
You
I don't
do.
play golf.
at least until late November.
Alright,
What was
well,
the last-
Thanks, man. I
my-
appreciate it.
What's the last time I played golf?
Yeah, we've had some problems with Unity. Some of their
Yeah.
updates
Okay.
completely screw over our updates.
Husky made his decision. He's like, okay, Pineapple Pizza is not my favorite.
Oh no!
Looks like we win again.
My
It's no one's
neighbours, thanks for
favourite.
following.
True, it doesn't mean he doesn't
I'll ask
like
Paige-
it. It's just
I'll
not
ask
his
There's no way
favorite.
to upload. The problem is, if we did put it in experimental or something, we just get
Oh,
so
goodness.
much. I'd spend so much time explaining to people all this crap that have tons of more questions. They'd be like, "Why can't you do this? Why could you do this here? Why would you release it? You can't upload it." All this. Yeah. We could do like a special other beta thing, but then we got to give
close
codes to
beta.
people and
Close beta.
closed beta for people.
Me.
I don't know.
I think that might be smarter for a level editor.
Yeah, just give it to me. Just give it to me, and I
Not to
will
give you,
do
though.
whatever you need me to do. Because
Don't give it to Gizzy though.
look,
I
Give it
can
to me.
release one when we have saving and loading locally. Because otherwise, then
Something, yeah.
you're not even saving anything or loading anything. You're just playing around, and then it's not really worth my time.
and Dom, get the map to me soon. Because yeah.
God damn.
I'll think about it.
Look, me, Paul, 8, Cozza, we'll just play it. We'll play it, and you'll get
We'll see.
to
If we did do a
see-
closed beta and stuff for the editor, I'll let everybody know anyway.
Oh,
Or at least the people who matter.
Yeah.
So, sport.
So, not Mike.
No improvement. Yeah. I just won't be aware of it.
Just
at all.
You released the private beta? What the
So what's everybody up to?
No, if you do release it to a closed beta, you should probably add like a couple more. Because who's got it now? The mods.
We need
Yeah.
a ton of people in it. That's the thing to test it.
Oh,
I think-
We
We
just don't want to.
Another
We don't
like,
want to do the whole experimental thing with it straight away, because then you get all those thousands of people who don't understand
Yeah.
what's going on.
Well, or you
Another,
gotta
like,
respond to
10
the bug
people.
reports when it's a bunch of stuff you're already working on fixing.
Do you know who would be a good person to give Snowballer? He would just play that map for like 100 hours in like a week.
Yeah.
And it'll be like Lotus and everyone like, why you do this here?
Well, they're fuck
sucks."
Lotus. Lotus got mod in my Discord, so he's had enough.
Is that enough?
He doesn't deserve many things.
Oh, see, Sporter's in it. Maybe you need a sub. You sub to be in the beta.
Sport would be this one. No, I think Snow. It depends who you want, because Snow's trustworthy. He's my friend.
Yeah, Lotus.
How dare you?
Good stuff.
Well,
Right.
we'll be back next week and we'll discuss it then, because we'll be a bit further forward. But yeah, we need to get testing in, but I don't want to do experimental early. Well, you need to do experimental, but not as early, just because people will be like, why is this, and lose questions and take a lot of time away from us. So yeah, we'll discuss it next week. I should hopefully have the loading and saving done next week. And we've also got to get this map out, so I'll be spending more time on that, and so will these guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, boy. So keep
Oh,
up to
please
date on
kill
our,
yourself.
If you're not on our Discord, get on our Discord, and keep up to date on there, and you will get all the up to date information when those things do come out as well.
Yeah.
as well as other people when they're terrible means. You can play the game with other
Is
like-minded
someone
people as well.
with a really bad PC. When you can
Well, nothing's optimized either. Like none of this stuff
I
has
guess we will.
LEDs.
We will need someone with a
the
terrible
whole game
PC.
isn't very optimized.
No, we need to
But
optimize
saying that
everything.
Unity games are intensive.
Whatever you do,
anyway.
don't click on Gizzy's link.
Yeah, don't click on Gizzy's link. Click on the one above it.
It's all a sham.
Alright.
I wonder if that
I
actually.
mean, this
Imagine that works.
So what we should have this map pretty much done next week.
Yeah.
Look forward to that, and I'll try to get loading and stuff done. If you have any more questions,
Oh,
join
no, I
our
did the wrong one.
Discord. You've just messed it up, Gizzy.
I know. I thought I copied the
Check
right
out
one. I
our
don't know why.
Discord. All of our links and
This
stuff
one.
are in game anyway. So if you go in game, down the bottom right corner, there's all the links. Follow them there.
You can talk with a bunch of other people, and you can talk to us every now and then when we.
Stop
we
We
try
can
and-
do a live version as well. We can give the code out and people can download it before we go live, and then we can go live and people can. talk to
Guys,
us.
I broke Twitch.
Good on you.
You did. So yeah, thanks.
Thanks for coming on, guys. All right, Dave.
Sorry,
for
guys.
watching.
Thanks, everyone.
I'm the best one.
Bye.
We'll see you guys next time.
Fuck the face. Not working, man.
Bye.